I still freaking love that. Alright. Oh, you know what? I kind of do actually want to change that. Oh. Okay, I kind of like that more. And then we're back here. I still love that. Diddly-diddly-diddly-diddly-do. Cool. Alright. We're going to start. Okay. But you saw, buddy, you saw I picked up the controller. No, that's not. Oh, you just did the shake and it didn't go in my mouth, but dude, it touched my lip, and I did not like that. Oh shucks, let me. There we go. Fix that. Yeah, no, I just felt like a little bit of just, I don't know what, and I didn't like it. Oh, that's a good start to the freaking day. And last time we did fight, I believe, all the electrode, but buddy, nothing's changed since then. Yeah, hello, the head pats. But I need my hands now. Because as we come in here, yeah, so that's, wait, we are good, right? Like, I have Whirlpool. Down. Oh crap, what's today? Thursday? I forgot to go again. Surf Flash, yeah, we got Whirlpool. We definitely did that. I kind of thought they would be back. Maybe if you fight that. Oh, and you know what? Since we did do that, and we also now have Onyx. Or not Onyx. Onyx is now Steelix. We can go here. What's up, dude? Yeah, you did. And you ran off like a bitch. Hell yeah. TM36, we all know what that is. And somebody is about to get absolutely stacked. Where is it? 36. Contains Sludge Bomb. Hey Bella, you're about to get absolutely swole. Yes, we will make a space for that. I mean, really no reason to keep acid. I know at some point we're really not going to be needing to keep growth. But for now, while we're going to be mostly dealing with Vine Whip, I think this makes the most sense. And that's just like my opinion, man. So we got that. And now Bellsprout is going to have the easiest time going through like all the areas we're going to be going through in a little while. So I'm not going to be doing the gym just yet. I want to go to the other places first. Because I am one of those guys who I like to do all the gyms at the same time, essentially. Well, it'll be like Chuck, and then Jasmine, and then we come back to Bryce. And it'll all happen back to back, and it'll feel like great progress. See, and he keeps coming up. He's like, well, you're going to give me attention now? It's like, no, dude, I still need my hands. Hey, he's not. Like, he was sitting here next to me like the whole time. And he was super happy about it. We were doing it for like the last 40 minutes or so. But now that we're like doing this, he's like, no, I demand attention. It's like, no, dude, I can't do that right now. And I believe I battled. No, I don't think I battled anybody here yet. Let's find out. We did not. Oh, that's right. Because yeah, we still don't. Oh my gosh, hold on. I gotta change that too. Golly jeepers. Yeah, that's supposed to be different. Oh no, I don't want to be here. Do this one. This one. And then we'll make it a little bit smaller. There we go. That's what I wanted it to be. Killer. Okay, cool. Professionalism at its finest. Oh, we're gonna have the easiest time going through this route. Using razor leaf and stuff, which still looks so weird. That green going against the freaking silver's bronze looking leaves and body. Just so weird to think. And then once it freaking evolves more, then it'll look more like gold. At no point will it look silvery. How much money? No, you probably bought another super. You bought a doll for me. Word. Oh, we're gonna have to check that out later. I know she did just buy me another doll recently. I can't remember which one it was. It was a good one though. What's going on, Leonardo? Apparently our mom just bought us a new doll. Which I think she's gotten me like 2 at this point now. don't know if it's gonna be one I'm like super psyched for, but hey, when she gives you free stuff, you kind of can't really tell her anything else because you can't call her and talk to her, or at least not like, you know, being able to tell her to like, please stop spending my money. Sent out the duck, and then just rub. Golly, that like the color, like I'm so used to like when I see this line, like the leaves match ever so perfectly with it, and this time around it's like, no, it's actually gonna like stand out if anything. And yeah, we're gonna get everybody pretty much to 30, and then once we get everybody to 30, then we're gonna get most of everybody to. I need to go and get her number because she gives me Thunderstones. I'll have to do that in a second. Man, they're going to get everybody to 30, and then everybody to, like, 34, and then, like, the next number will be, like, 36, or, actually, probably then 36, except for Bellsprout, who we're going to make sure we try to get it to 37 ASAP. I want that Razor Leaf on it. And we are not going to evolve Bellsprout until then, because then I think Weeping Bell doesn't learn until, like, 42, and I don't want to be, like, I don't want to be getting all, was it 42? With the mons we have, we're probably going to be getting either to Blackthorn, or we will have just beaten Blackthorn by the time we get to, like, those numbers. And I don't want to wait that long for Razor Leaf. Which is kind of like, it's a little bit of a disappointment in this game, that, like, that's the fast one you're going to get. You're really good, boy, he's giving me items after battles. You know what, yeah, I will also mooch off of those boys. Let's do it. Next time a boy gives me something after a battle, I don't think that makes it sound bad. I mean, it's cool for me. So, yeah, no, I think that's absolutely marvelous. Diddly 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 do. I like how apparently, like, in the original models and, like, the Japanese versions, they're winking at you. But in the US version, they were like, no, you can't be doing that. We don't want the boys to get excited while they play the Pokemans. Then they're going to try to play a different kind of Poke game. And that's bad. But then again, they also took out the cigarette out of the mouths of the fishermen, so... I mean, that's also then, it's like, we can't show kids that smoking is cool to do while you fish. Did I already battle you? I guess I might have. So then did I battle her? Oh yeah, so then I must have already I've gotten this, I know, once. Oh, cool, berry. We're gonna use that berry on probably nothing. I was kind of hoping we could just get through this section without an encounter, but that's fine. And it's Eradicate. If it was a Miltank, I actually probably would have tried to have caught the Miltank. Because then I more than likely would have tried to, like, a Miltank is actually another mon that I wouldn't mind trying to get a shiny of. Because I know we already have Lapras. And that's, I mean, I'll probably end up trying that, like, at some point toward the end here. Because I might do a little bit of a break in between, like, Kanto and Johto. Where maybe we do, like, a little bit of a more egg breeding, like, something with, like, Lapras. I was going to say, did I just, like, perfectly pass that dude? And I did. That was totally on purpose. We're going to pretend that. And you send out Slowpoke? Dude, easy. Easy one shot. Or as the kids say, easy out. When I say kids, everybody says that. I'm pretty sure even professionals say that when guys walk up to it. At least, I don't know, can they hear? I mean, they should be able to hear him at that position, right? I mean, unless, like, the crowd's going absolutely nuts. Pretty sure they could hear, like, guys in the opposing dugout just easy out. Don't know. I haven't been to, like, it's been a couple of weeks since I went to a baseball game. And I went for freezies. But you're gonna find out about, like, going to more games, like, next year. Just like, and if I go, dude, like, I do not want to be going to that stuff, like, trying to be on time for those games. Parking sucked. Ooh, it's a mint. I thought these were regular berries at this spot. I don't think it's random throughout the whole thing, right? Nugget about it. Hell yeah. think I have enough berries for the mill tanks either. Because I know there was either a lot of them that I got rid of, or I used them for healing Bellsprout. Wait, the code... Oh, it's codes? Oh, I hope... I know there's like 3 or 4 around me that I could go to. I still have to remember to do those tomorrow. I know the one I usually go to, they're usually pretty solid about having stuff. Oh, you know, I remember was it the last code I think I went to go and try to get, and I actually felt bad about it because I went and got the cards for the what is the Dragon Poison type from Gen 8? I don't know what Eternatus? Eternatus, yeah. I'm gonna have to call around. Yeah, I think it was Eternatus. Like, I got, like, 2 cards, because it was, like, you know, one for me and one for the wife. And I was kind of dumb, and I, like, forgot about it, and then I didn't realize the cards expired. So then, like, one day, I, like, saw the cards, and I went, oh, cool, let me redeem them. And then I go to redeem it, and then I, like, read the small print at the bottom, and I see expiration date, and I went, what? No. No, and then when I looked at what the date was, it was, like, I was just 2 weeks past it. I was like, good job, me. That's totally what I wanted to do. Also, what item are you holding? Oh, you're still holding the Miracle Seed? Who has Poison Barb, Quick Claw? Of course, the Golden Boy's got the Amulet Coin. And we are going to give that to... I didn't mean that. I meant to give item. Give. We are definitely going down. I want to make all the money that I can. Yes, we will switch out for that. Do this, and we will continue. I kind of felt bad that I missed that one lady up there. She gave out some solid money, and I could have gotten even more solid money. Or at least solid for this point. I know, like, later on, you're definitely going to be doing way better when it comes to moolah. What's up, Poliworld? Getting all mad, but then you, like, stop being mad. What? It is only 6:24. How am I already feeling this tired? Golly jeepers. But then again, I think that's kind of been my issue for like the last week now. I literally just feel freaking tired. And I am not a fan. Sailor Eugene is about to use Raticate. You know what? No, let's actually switch. So let's go to Paradise. Because I know, Bellsprout's going to do fine when we're going across the water, and I think Charmeleon should be fine for Chuck's gym most of the time. Now, I know, like, he's going to clearly have issues with freaking, like, Poliwrath and stuff, but I think until then, I think we'll be pretty okay. Also, thank you for the crit. And then I think, no, Paradise was not one that I did not hatch Paradise in this game. I'm not trying to think, I'm like, which ones were traded? Or which ones did I hatch here? And I think the only one I hatched here was the Feraligatr and Bellsprout. Everybody else is traded, yeah. Boosted experience. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, the funny number for special attack. Hell yeah, dude. Arg. Hell yeah, dude. Money. And I know you can also catch Miltank and Tauros in that grass. Tauros is another shiny I wouldn't mind having. But it's a bummer, though, that, like, in these games, like, the fact that, like, being shiny messes with your stats. Which is why, like, I know it's not going to be, like, the easiest time in the world when we go through, Stadium 2. Which is a thing I will be doing. And I think I'm going to do the first set of, battles at level 50, because I know there's some battles that where it's like 5 through 55, so I want to get like most of the mons up to like 50, 51, and then there'll be like 1 or 2 that I'm going to get to 52. I just don't know who those mons are going to be. A part of me kind of wants to have Cold be one of my 32s. And, or not my 52s, and I think I might have Damien be one of my other ones. And if not Damien, it might be Silver, which I know sounds kind of like, why would you use Meganium for that? but I kind of want to use Meganium for it just because like having I think having like body slam and reflect and all that stuff, like it would be nice to have like that extra level or two just to ensure some things happen. Either that or it might even be, I might try like Victory Bell and have Victory Bell be that. Just because I mean, it might be one of my better offensive mons, and I know with like a lot of the older games, it's better to just like be able to hit hard and plow through the most of the battles. Because like strategy, I mean like strategy exists and it's not like terrible, but I mean it's quicker to just be able to do the damage and make magic happen. Oh yeah, I forgot. For some reason, like I'm like listening to like motorcycles, and I'm like, oh yeah, this area for some reason like it's kind of big on them. Even though the weather is starting to not exactly be like biker friendly, because it's starting to be rainy more and the leaves are falling down. Dude, you get wet leaves on the ground, and it's already like super wet too. Asking for trouble. I think we're gonna start seeing bikes going away a little bit more. I mean, not like all the time, but often enough. And I always get kind of like bummed out too when I see like there's people who like if it's out and it's like pouring rain, it's like they didn't think it was gonna happen or something. So then they just like when they're out in the rain and they have to like hide, or not hide, but like they have to stand park underneath a bridge. Oh, that did not do as much as I wanted to. Let's have. You know what? Let's have pair. Oh, you know what? I was supposed to switch out Silver. I'm a goober. I got earbuds with the mic too, so now I can talk in games. Oh, snip snap. The future is here. What I was saying, because I know like I know like Mario Party is like a game you're wanting to hop into. Or are you talking about like the games that you've been trying to like other online games? Colorado, it seems like Nintendo screwed up. They sent 50 codes. Only 50? Oh, that is a horrible decision to have made. Man, dude, I hope it's not gonna be like I hope it's not gonna be like a couple of years ago where people were literally getting those cards and being like, dude, $10 per card, and then like after a while the numbers got lower, they were like $50, and I think I even saw some like Shiny Eternatus, like people were trying to sell those things for like $100 or whatever, especially when it got to like the last like almost like 4 or 5 days of the code being like the code not expiring. Oh man, I am a sleepy freaking sheepy. Only 50 though? Dude, either that or hopefully you're not getting like, you don't have GameStop employees who are like, saving them for buddies and stuff. Or, gosh forbid, they're freaking selling them online. That sucks a lot. Alright, now Paradise is level 30. I lose. Yeah, you do. Now let's switch out Damien. And let's give you back your let's give you the seed back. Oh wait, no. I don't want Bella to hold that. Hold on, no. For a moment, you hold the poison barb, yes. And then Silver, I want Silver to hold the miracle seed. There we go. Made it hold that. Byron, I think you're fine as you are. But we will give the amulet coin to our boy in the front. Actually, you know what? I do have soft sand. Let's give old boy a freaking soft sand. Why not? Hell yeah, dude. Now everybody is like super duper strong. I mean, we're gonna take over all of Johto. Nothing's gonna stop us now. I should make a CD someday of me just doing covers of songs. I just realized that didn't make as loud of a crack as I thought it was going to. Cool. Pidgey. What's going on, little bird? We almost used a freaking Pidgey, or not. We had the chance of using a Pidgey, but ended up not using a Pidgey. I think people were voting for like Hoot Hoot, because I was like, guys, Togepi is really not wanting to happen. And then before that was happening, what's going on, Renegade? And then before, yes, and like before even like that part of it too, I was like I didn't have Togetic. So I couldn't have, because like Togepi can't make eggs. So I was like, there's potential I may not get the Togepi even happy enough to evolve. And then if we have it like that problem, then we can't have Togetic. So I was like, or Togepi to breed. Togetic. Togetic to breed to make more Togepi so we can breed for the shiny one. And I was like, in case we had to like switch to something else. The vote was actually toward Hoot Hoot. So I was very close to like breeding for a shiny Hoot Hoot. What's going on, Starfruit? How you doing? Hell yeah, headbutt for the win. Which, you know what? If you're getting headbutt by, like, that pointy head, like, yeah, I'd probably flinch, too. And, dude, more Pidgey action? Hell yeah. And we are just gonna flamethrower this. I don't want to be wasting, like, but I don't want to be doing 2 of those in a row. I got the earbuds so that way I can talk to everybody on Switch. Like, ew, Fortnite, gross. But also, I know Fortnite is like one of the biggest games. I think like almost ever now. Right? Like I know like Pokemon at one point was like kind of it, but I think Fortnite is like it's almost hard to go like anywhere and people not know what it is. Kind of like how what is it? It's like what was that thing they did where people were like kids like this was like decades ago or whatever, but they were going to like kids and they were asking kids like who like certain like you know like who was the president and like some other like important people, and kids were like, I don't know who that is, and then they were like, who's this guy, and they're like, that's Ronald McDonald, and then like more kids recognized Ronald McDonald than they did freaking like the current president, and they were just like, I don't know if this is good or bad. Going live after rigging the VTuber. Word. I don't think I could ever do the VTuber stuff. I mean, one, I don't want to take the time to like figure that out. I got things to do, man. I don't even like figure it out. Oh, hold on a second. I didn't realize how this was. Oh, I'm using normal game. I don't want to use normal game. There we go. That's what I wanted. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's what I wanted to use. There we go. Alright. This I like. Everything makes sense now. That was from Super Size Me? Oh, that's what it was. Okay. Which apparently, like, they're saying now, like, that was, like, a whole freaking, like, that was a scam. They're like, that wasn't even real. Like, apparently, like, the guy actually, I don't know, there's just a bunch of stuff that they was like, I didn't say it, but I did this stuff. What? No, I'm not a VTuber. No, nuh-uh. Get out of here. You stop that. I cannot claim a title that I do not actually live up to. Yeah, let's go back out to Damien. Documentary was supposed to make you not want McDonald's, but people wanted to actually eat. Dude, I was a kid when like Super Size Me, like the Super Size was still like a thing, so I never really had the chance to have it. But I remember, what is it? Because like Wendy's had something similar. Like they had the Biggie. I think that's what they called it. They would call it like the Biggie. All because of that guy. What was it? Because I think they had like, I think Wendy's had like the Biggie. Because I remember watching those like the Wendy's like the training videos. Like they were like the Biggie, the large, medium, small, child size or whatever. Like I don't know. I never. So like I said, I didn't really have the. I don't remember. I mean, I remember asking. Like I remember hearing the question, "Would you like to supersize that?" And you're just like, "Damn right, I want to supersize that." And then yeah, then one day they were just like, sorry, no, we don't do that anymore. And I think they made us like I remember at a point they were making us watch that in school too. Like if you like when you went through a health class, they were still showing like Super Size Me to kids because they were like, this is why you don't want to have fast food every day. It'll make you fat. You guys are too young to have to worry about your cholesterol because you guys probably don't even know what that is. It's like, well, yes, but we're in health class, so you could tell us what that is. I mean, they kind of try to. They pretty much just tell you it clogs up your arteries, and you're like, oh, that's bad. And they're like, yes, that's bad. And then you don't want it anymore. McDonald's also used to have the bucket of fries where they filled a super-sized drink cup with fries for $4. That's actually pretty neat. I like that's a really neat concept. I would have probably bought that too. I more than likely would have bought that. Like especially like nowadays too. I think I would just be like, well, you know what? And like now with like how they do like their deals in the app too. I say deals, but I mean it's like, are they really deals? Like you're still having to like buy, things or whatever. But like they do that thing where it's like if you wanna like if you spend at least $5, you get any size fry for free. And I just remember like every time I see it too, I'm just like, who's the fucking guy that's like actually going to this? And like, yeah, I'll get a free fry, but can you make it a small one? And they're probably like the person, either on the other side like hears that, or like, they see it on the app or they see it on their thing, and they just look and they go, wait, they did the deal? They got small? What was even the point? That's just dumb. Also, I kind of want to see how much flamethrower it does. I think its special defense is lower. And like I think with it having lower special defense, mine having good special attack, well, now it's a crit, so I don't know if it mattered. The guy was a really bad person. You guys should really Google what he did. Oh, gee willikers, did he actually? Oh, man. You telling me I can't trust strangers on the TV and the movies? What kind of world do we live in? I thought this was America. If they're on a screen, you can trust them. I think I actually technically fit that. Huh. Well, shoot, now am I implying that I can't be trusted? Oh, probably. Back when I did a lot of research on body fat between now and high school. Does anyone remember back when McDonald's had 39-cent cheeseburgers Wednesdays and 20-cent hamburgers? Golly, apparently I am not. You know what? I feel better now because I apparently am not as old as I think I am, or my memory sucks. Because that sounds familiar. Maybe I'm thinking of. I think I'm thinking of how you get places like. Or like I think was it like on Hamburger Day or something? They try to do that. Like if you go through the app, you can get like a hamburger, like a double cheeseburger for like 39 cents. And I think they did that, and within the first like 2 hours of like lunch starting, they were like, "Yeah, we had to stop doing that in some areas." 35, my goodness, this guy should already be starting to buy plots of land for specific reasons. Which I remember talking to somebody about that. Like they were just like, "Yeah, my parents are only this old, but they've already got like their own plots." They know what they're doing, and they have, like, their wills already written out, and they're, like, 53, 54, and you're like, wow, that is a little early for that. $98.99? 2 Big Macs for $4. You know what? Like, back then, that was probably sweet. Nowadays, that would probably just be, like, more accurate pricing. Because, like, I hate how they're, like, we call it the Big Mac, and it's supposed to be, like, this really cool big thing. But then, like, the patties are like the same size ones they use for the freaking like cheeseburgers. The oldest person in the community. I don't know everybody else's age. I don't know. I'm one of those who were like. I mean, like, it is. I worked at McDonald's. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'll be 30 next year. Which, like, for me, I'm like, all right, I'll be 30 next year. But apparently, my wife, like, she's 30 now. And she's like, no, I don't want to be 30. And it really didn't help that, like, shortly after she turned 30, like, I think I mentioned it before, like, she helped a kid with something. And like the kid, like, she like helped him up or whatever, and the kid said thank you, and he walked away, went to his mom. He was like, "Mom, that nice lady helped me with something something," and my wife just kind of like, she just kind of looked at me. She looked at me. She was like, "Did he just?" And I was like, "Yeah, we're old enough to be called like that guy or that lady." I'm like, "We're that old now." She was just like, "Oh." She was not a fan. that nice lady over there. What? No. As my girl Jackie, she's 42. Goodness gracious. 42? She's got to start planning her retirement. Which that is something that we all really... Can we actually plan for our retirements anymore? I have no idea. A lot of people are saying no. We're going to work forever and ever. Also, do I want to still battle that guy with Charmeleon? Or I could just completely have him miss me. Felt like some Ultra Instinct shit there. I just walked around him and he just, every time he just looked away, looked away, looked away. Every time someone calls me sir, I feel old. You're just like, like, dude, it makes you understand more when people are like, oh, please don't call me sir, or like, don't call me Mr. Mr. was my father. It's like, yeah, but like, I mean, like, technically you fit the bill for that. No such thing as retirement. Oh man. Oh man, my 401k means nothing. Oh jeez. Or it's like, no, you'll be able to retire, but I mean, you're gonna retire for about 54 minutes, and then it's like, all right, get in. You're like, wait, what? It's like, yeah, you completed retirement. It's like, retirement doesn't have a completion date. They're like, it does now. Welcome to 30. Welcome to like 2070 or whatever the hell it's gonna be. 2070? Yeah, sounds about right. 2020 now, 2030. Yeah, that sounds about right. We'll call it that. Level 29. Good old Damien. We get to work till we die. You can thank the no. Well, what is it? I remember like France. I think they bumped theirs up by like 1 or 2 years, and they like rioted over there. I remember hearing, like, seeing that, and I was just like, or hearing about that. Because, like, the company that, like, I work under, or I guess, like, the company, like, it's, like, original office is in, like, France or something. So, like, when, I think I was working with them when they did that. So I remember there was a whole thing where people were like, yeah, so we were supposed to have a meeting today, but, half of the people couldn't show up, so we don't know what we're gonna do about that. I guess we just don't do that. But you know what, though? If there's revenue that could be made with doing stuff that you like anymore, I mean, everybody just quits their real job and then they go do a fun job, like doing public experiments, also known as those shitty ass pranks. Could be doing that. We'll all do that in the future. That's what we'll do. Or everybody can just go to like companies and stuff and just do what is it? Just like remove wet floor signs and just fall down somewhere and just be like, oh no, I hurt my what do old people hurt? Hips. I hurt my hip. Yes, that's what I did. And nobody else will hear you saying that last part. I don't know. Either that or it'll maybe we'll just end up in the maybe we'll end up in the Soylent Green timeline. Wouldn't that be interesting? And now we get to go over the ocean. I have strength, I have surf. We have cut, but I don't have him on that uses cut, but I don't need that right now. I have Feraligatr that can use Whirlpool, but I don't believe I have the means to use Whirlpool. And I kind of don't care. We're not going to try to do anything with it right now. I don't know, is there an item here? I think there should be like a hidden item somewhere around here. And that guy talks about how that's a battle facility. She talks about going from the ocean. And now we surf. Bingo. Be lucky for King of the Hill. I walked into Costco, slipped on PB, and got me a $53,000 settlement. PP. Dude, and I have a, I don't know why, like, CP, well, actually, it reminds me exactly of it. I got a buddy at work who, I guess he just had a kid, and he ended up having a boy, and I was like, how you liking it so far? He's like, he pees a lot, and I'm like, yeah, they do that. And he's like, I was like, yeah, they do that. He's like, yeah, he pees literally like every time you open that diaper up. Like he's peeing everywhere. He's peeing on me. He's peeing on the wall, and you're just like, I was like, oh, do you not get like a PPTP? And he's like, what is that? And I'm like, it's just a little piece of cloth that you just put over it in case they do that. It prevents you from getting hit. Jackie was just saying the same thing. I'm dying. Us old folks think alike. Well, is it old folks or is it great minds? I think it's great minds. But yeah, no. So I told him about that little magical piece of cloth, and I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh well, my buddy just recommended I just take a wipe and just like, once I have it open, just put it over top of it. I'm like, yeah, you could do that too, I guess. Do I want to keep? Do I want to? Oh, you know what? Yeah, this. I was gonna say something that's so sad, but also not untrue. I was gonna say the swimmers are so poor in this game, but I think it's because, I mean, it's not that they're poor. They just give you so little money, but it makes sense because, they don't have pockets. Do I have an item I can give you? I think I need to still go back and get the, I still need to go back and get the charcoal for Damien. Totally gotta fix that. No inner tube for me. I'm hanging onto a sea Pokemans. Okay. Well, it's gonna really suck, man, when I knock it out and you got nothing to float with. And then she's gonna be like, I think I have to swim back now. And then she will have to swim back. I think it was a very good point. I agree. Oh, and I also realized too, like, Bellsprout's actually going to be kind of closer to like the levels of most of the people around here. The Bella is the lowest level, but Bella's also going to grow relatively well. I was going to say quick, but it will actually not grow quick because this is native to this cart. And we also did nickname it Bella after the super amazing Bella from the Mr. Rice stream, which everybody was all like, "No, get rid of Bellsprout, get rid of Weepin' Bell." Literally, even at the point they were like, "Get rid of Victory Bell. It's a weak mon. It can't take hits." And I'm like, "No, Bella's gonna do great things. She's gonna take over the world." And who was the last mon to really be standing when he got to Red, or when he beat Red? Freaking Bella. The legend. And he actually did. He hung it out for Weepin' Bell until it got Razor Leaf. It was marvelous. Although there was a short period of time when he had a cut on it, and it was disappointing. Now it has very good attacking stats, and it's not like crazy slow. Like, I mean, it can get a hit or two in there when it needs it. Also, if you guys are having a cool time hanging out here, I feel like 45 minutes is long enough to bring it up. I appreciate it if y'all left a like. Not necessary, but super appreciated if you do so. And if you ain't subbed and you end up having a good time hanging out here, you can always hit that subscribe button too. And we're gonna throw out one Sludge Bomb because I kind of want to see it in it. That is a gnarly color scheme for a freaking Wartortle. And now I wish that all Wartortles were that color. It was super gorgeous. It was pretty alright stats. Also, Bella, you have the funny number for HP. No, Bella, you cannot evolve. Not yet. You gotta wait for another 11 levels. Is it a Leaf Stone? Or do you want to battle? Okay, so no. Which, we already have a Leaf Stone. I think it's actually chilling in the PC right now. And it's going to stay in the PC until Bella is 37. Or at least like 35 or 36 and I know I'm close. like, then I'll probably also pull it out too. Yep. That's why it's going to be 11 more levels, because it just hit 26. Do-loo-loo-loo-loo-loo. Hell yeah, Bella. Look at you sparkling and shit. And it's kind of a bummer too, because I think Bellsprout can't learn a headbutt, but I think Weeping Bell could? I do not remember. I thought it's not very effective, but it's also so physically defensive. It's so physically weak? Its physical defense is so weak. That's how I want to say that statement. I could still just hit it with that, and it does the work. Beedrill is the GOAT, and no one likes to use him. Just gotta get that special attack and speed, and boom, it's over game. And boom, it over game is on easy mode. I think I actually almost died reading that last bit of your statement, my guy. Oh yeah, no, dude, like, yeah, no, I actually did a, I never did it on the channel or anything, but I actually did a run with a Venusaur and a Beedrill in Leaf Green once, and actually had a very solid time with it. And I think by the end of it, I think I ended up, because I did, like, all the after-game stuff, I think I ended with Beedrill having, like, Swords Dance, Sludge Bomb, Twin Needle, and then, like, Return. And it just, I mean, it did all the work. And I think I had, like, I think it was, like, Razor Leaf, Growth. I didn't teach it Sludge Bomb for Venusaur, because I was like, I gotta give Sludge Bomb to Beedrill. I'm surprised you lived that. You're not like the other Tentacool. You're special. You lived. Either that or you just got lucky with a low roll. Up, HP's not the funny number anymore. Lamb sauce. If we're talking future, Mega Beedrill is a monster. Dude, it was a monster. But I think it was still like a low tier usage though. Like it didn't get the attention it really deserved. I wonder, I would imagine it's coming back too, right? Like Legends EA? Like if they got the Megas coming back, you gotta have like all the Megas. Like it only makes sense. And I don't remember, Megas are kind of fucked up. And oh yeah, dude, no, like freaking what, Scizor? I think Scizor melts if it's like Mega Evolved for like too long. Gyarados and like Salamence are just like all kinds of like mentally whacked when they're Mega Evolved. Garchomp, I think they say like it's like the way that its claws develop when it Mega Evolves like hurts or something. Yeah. All pain. But it makes him strong, so it's cool though. I think like even like Glalie has a pretty like jacked up one too when they talk about like its Mega Evolution. I mean, it's also just like its power is literally so great, its jaw just like breaks open, and you're like, all right, that sounds terrible. Oh man, we cannot be this turn. If I remember, the pokes are in a lot of pain. Yeah, it's pretty much just like that. It's like, all right, are you ready to Mega Evolve? And they're just like, they just start like rubbing their hands, just like, no, please, and they're like, sorry, friendship, Mega Evolve. But the anime makes it seem so cool. I think the only, like, real... I mean, you have it, like, at the beginning, I think they have, like, that Garchomp where they kind of showed it, like... Oh, no, wait, that one didn't Mega, though. I think that was just normalized Garchomp. But they had, I mean, like, they had, like, Lucario where they kind of showed you, it was like, yeah, like, this is what happens, like, when Lucario Mega Evolves. Sometimes they can go a little heh-heh. And you're like, that's unsettling. It's probably because of that adaptability, man. Hell yeah, dude. Do I have a... I don't think I have any PP restoration items for Bella. And I don't want to switch out to someone else. Oh, I have 4 berries. I think I still need more to be able to do the thing with, Oh, we have an ether. how many? Hold on, let me see how many freaking. I think Vine Whip we had like none, right? Stats. Okay, Vine Whip is at 0. Sludge Bomb is 2. I think Sludge Bomb is the better move, even though like Vine Whip is super effective. I'm pretty sure at this point right now, Sludge Bomb is the best. It probably was. Maybe that's why Flygon still doesn't have one. They don't want it to be in paint. Oh, that would be... You know what? I would... If they had that as a reason as to why it doesn't have it, that would be... I'd be like, you know what? Yeah, no. Like, don't give one to Flygon. Of course, people still want it to have a Mega, though, because... Like, I hate to say it, but, like, if there's a Mon that needs one, and I would say actually kind of, like, deserves one, I think it's Flygon. Because it's not like they can really give it a, Oh, really? You're gonna do that? Well, shucks. Let's do Sludge Bomb, Rapid Spin. Okay, you're getting knocked out this turn, then. Yeah, no, yeah, like, it's like that. I don't think they had any, like, other, like, really, like, depictions of, like, when they Mega Evolve where they, like, don't feel great. I mean, of course, like, Mega Ampharos, I wonder if it, like, with, like, its hair growing like that, like, it's going Super Saiyan 3 or something. Like, is there any feeling with that, or is it just kind of like, yeah, no, my hair grew. It's, like, pretty cool. And I think it also gets, like, a little bit taller, too. Can I put you to sleep? Yeah, because you're not going to knock me out, right? Sleepies? Sleepies. Even though I don't know how you inhale it, because you're a starfish. Unless it's, like, regular starfish where its mouth is, like, kind of in the back or whatever. I don't know. Sleepy sheepies. Now, you know what? No. Do I have a... You have a super potion? I kind of don't want to see Bella get knocked out. That'd be a huge bummer. What's going on, Bubby? Hello. How are you? No, I don't think anybody's going to be able to see me petting you, but they can trust me. Oh yeah, you're like just out of view. But if you go sit on the chair, they'll be able to see you. Pat, 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 pat. Pat, 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 pat. And you also feel so much cooler now that people like put the AC back on. And he's so fluffy after being groomed. He's so fluffy. It's an absolute delight being able to get to pet this boy. And we are going to have to button mash B because we got to wait for Bella to be able to have a weeping Bell. No, Bellsprout. Sorry. No encounter. Go away. Unless it's a shiny Mon, I don't want to deal with anything. Shing, sparkle, sparkle. I wish it would put shadow Pokemon in the wild that were affected by an evil team and allow the player to capture them, use them, or purify them. Dude, a lot of people kind of thought that was what was going to happen when Pokemon Go introduced Shadow Mons. Dang it, I saw there was a tiny little bug that flew by. Which, I mean, I hate that it's starting to get colder now because they're going to try to be more aggressive in getting inside homes and shit. It's opposite day. It's actually cold in LA and you're using Oh, dude, I don't live in who wants to live in LA? Grossness. Dude, I don't... Like, not that I couldn't live in California, but man, I don't wanna. I spent a total of like 3 weeks in Cali, and I think that's all about I need in my life. I don't know why anybody has a problem with shadows not being a pure heart and attacking humans. Gosh, yeah, no, I wonder why that would be an issue. Just because they're, like, super aggressive? Like, why don't you like them? They're stronger. That's good. And you're like, no, that's bad. Get out of here, Mantine, even though your cry is super entertaining. Lit. You know what? I'm gonna actually go west. We're gonna do the battles that are there, because I think by the time I get to that other side, it'll be enough time, or We'll be just about out of sludge bombs. I was really hoping you were gonna get poisoned there, and you did not. But we're cool at torturing Pokemon so that they Mega Evolve. Oh, you guys are... Is it hot over there still? Gross. Dude, I hate heat. It's harder to dress for heat. Like, it's harder to avoid heat that's not going inside. But, like, if it's cold outside, you can, like, at least bundle up and somewhat try to help yourself. But, like, heat is, like, you literally just, like, you have to be out of the sun. And even then, it's like, well, guess what? Everywhere else is still around you. And because you have to be out in public, you can't just be, like, the coziest possible. Unless you're, like, swimming all day. Hot until mid-October. Yikes. What is it? And I think... Dude, I remember, I think I went to Cali in February one year. And people were complaining that it was raining. But then also, like, you saw that people were complaining that it wasn't raining. And I'm like, these people need to decide what they want. Do they want rain or no rain? We also need to make sure that Bella gets healed up soon. We do not want to hear that sound all dang day. And we're gonna button mash for Bella. Button mash for Bella. Oh yeah, we're even button mashing the B. Which B stands for... What does B stand for, fellers and ladies? That's right, B still stands for Bella and Bellsprout. It's a double whammy. Kind of like a B looks like two Ds stacked up on each other. The letter B should have been called double D. Do I want to try to risk it? Yeah, risk it for the biscuit. People complain about everything here. They will complain about the fact they complain too much. All people do is bitch. It's like, what are you doing right now? And they're like, don't call me out. We're so close to... And I almost, like, want to... Like, a part of me... Actually, I might make Bella just be, like, the first one to... You know what? No. Bella's not going to be the first one to 34. Because then I want to get everybody else, like, also around 34. So I think after we get Bella to 30, we're going to switch back over and just do, like, Totodile, Steelix, and all of them. Or whoever really ends up, like, kind of being the most useful next. Which, I mean, if we're fighting Chuck, kind of is like Bellsprout. Totodile's going to do really well. I mean, Croconaut. For Alligator, how many names can I go through? They're going to do super well. Like, they'll do just fine. Especially since we have the all-powerful Hydro Pump. Such good music. Do-do-do-do. Ba-da-bing. It should be snowing here come Halloween. Hell yeah, dude. I think we actually had one October where it got, like, super close to snowing. And, like, I actually had, like, some people who were like, oh, this is bullshit. Like, what is going on with this garbage? And it's like, I don't know, man. You live in Ohio. Like, you gotta accept it. It snowed twice in my lifetime? What? Wow, only twice? So wait, have you only ever seen snow twice in your life? Or have you gone to, like, places with, like... And I know you say it snowed twice, but have you gone to places where, like, the snow is not just like, oh, there's a little bit of it, where it's like, oh, there is, like, snow, like scared to go outside, snow. That's also safe. I also love how we only have 4 badges, but we have a almost 36 hours worth of gameplay time, and that's from hunting 2 shinies. I think by the time we got to the daycare, it was like 3 to 4 hours of gameplay. So literally up until like that point, I think we had almost like 28 hours or so of freaking just like breeding. Oh man, Colleen, keep in mind, those are good numbers for Southern California. I've been to snow before, like Big Bear. Okay. I've only experienced normal snow twice. Oh. What is it? Oh yeah, no, because that. Oh yeah, the Big Bear, because that's that place with the lake. Early this year, that's where I was watching the. I was watching that eagle nest. I forget what the name of the. I guess they had like names for them or whatever. I remember watching that though. Was it? I think they started with 3, but at the end of it, they only like 2 of them made it, which is kind of a bummer. And then let's go with. Man, I keep freaking yawning. Sadly, I don't know if today's gonna be like a long one, cause like, geez, wait, what time? Oh, you know what? I actually did kind of wake up earlier than I normally do today, so it makes a little bit of sense. No, curse, stop. This hurts. No, all right, nope, we're switching. We're not dealing with this. Oh, like looking out my window and seeing snow. Man, and it's one of those things where like you can appreciate it in the moment, but there are just some people who are like, nope, I'm okay with never having to deal with snow after this. Like some people just do not like it, but then others who are just like they're used to it, so it's like weird when they're like, you know, in snow and they're like, I don't know what to do with this. When it does snow, it's gone the next day. Dude, I mean we've had like occasional days like that in Ohio where like it'll like, well, I mean, I've seen it where literally it like snowed that morning and then like 2.5 hours later, I mean, the snow was gone and like the roads were dry. I was like, that is wacky how that is possible. Mystic Man Hussein. But yeah, we've had days where it'll snow like that. I don't want to stay out with you. Let's go out to our big shiny piece of chunk of gold. Chunk of gold. That's what I want to say. Use rollout? Dude, we're going to eat it up. Literally, a crit, and it did 1 damage. This is why I love Byron. Look at that. The second rollout still did 1 damage. It's beautiful. I liked it, but could see it being being annoying every day. Dude, like one of the things that actually made it like kind of not that bad was not having a long driveway. Like once you have like a shorter driveway, or like you know you don't need to actually really shovel your driveway, it becomes like way more easy to appreciate it. Rollout can be broken until you go have something come out and it just eats it up like freaking Steelix did. Steelix literally laughed at the idea of just being rollouted. Rolled out? Is it like roll outed or rolled out? Because it should be like roll outed, because like roll out is the name of the move. I don't know. I don't know why, but I like when I looked back over it, I read rollout sandwich, and I'm like, that's not even close, but you tried. It's not rolled out sandwich. All right. So we have Bella up front still, and then Damien, you. Damien's at 30. So let's put Cole up front, and then we're gonna still go with Bella. And then Togetic, I was like, do I even have a flying mon? I do. And do I have a mon with strength? I don't. Do I want a mon with strength? You know what? Actually, we can do this. Because there is a move deleter in this game. Golly jeepers, what's going on here? Ooh, let me see what this is. Okay. Okay, what were we doing? Rolled out? That's why I say, is it is it roll outed or rolled out? I want to say it's like rolled out. Oh yeah, dude, I think that, well, I'm pretty sure that's like the biggest reason why they made Dawn Fan, was to like kind of give you the idea of like the rollout or defense core rollout combo, because that's like the first thing you really get with that thing, is like the first real damage dealing you can do with, other than getting like headbutt on it, is like that. So we have Bellsprout. Oh, that's what I was thinking of. Oh, I wanted to verify. Move deleter is in Crystal. Oh, did I just say they were flattened? Oh, if we're talking about that, then it's rolled out. Yeah, because you roll out, like when you roll out the dough. I think that's what it is. Move to leader. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to verify. I have, like, I don't know why, like, I had like a moment where I'm like, because I know Gen 1 doesn't have it, and like, dude, people get livid when they're like, wait, the move deleter isn't here. What the hell? It's like, yeah, no, there's no move deleter in Gen 1, and they're like, what do I do now? It's like, you just gotta deal with it, bro. So I think we're actually gonna teach it to Byron. Gonna learn strength. Because at some point, I want to have it have, like, you know, rock slide or earthquake. Well, actually, when does it learn Iron Tail naturally? Because we're not gonna use Steelix Gen 2. I want to see when it naturally learns it. Crystal. It does not naturally learn Iron Tail. Oh, what? This is jacked up. Hold on, wait, so it's going to be like Dig, Rock Slide, because I know it's going to be like Earthquake, Rock Slide, Iron Tail, and then don't exactly, or the fourth move will most likely be Curse. You know what, let's get rid of, I think I'm going to get rid of Screech, Mudslap. Good thing Jasmine has my back, yeah. And that's what I'm thinking is like, well, shoot, if that's the case, then yeah, as soon as we get it from Jasmine, we're going to be teaching it Iron Tail. I mean, no matter what, Mudslap and Screech are going to be gone anyways. You know what? We're going to get rid of Screech because I want to have shenanigans with Mudslap, so we're going to do this. Learn Strength. Alright. And then, yeah, once we get to... once we're done with the Elite Four, and we also then have the Earthquake TM, we're going to end up teaching it to that after we go and get rid of it. After we get rid of Strength, I mean. Yoshi. And I think we still have Bella out. Yeah, Bella should be able to do, that should be Sludge Bomb, no problem. Oh, wow, you took that double kick very well. For being a literal vine. Then again, I guess that kind of makes a little bit of sense though, because there's not really much like a surface area. Oh, that is going to do more. Oh, but not as much as I thought. Okay. And that should be a, yep, level up for you. No Fury Cutter on Bellsprout Meganium. I kind of didn't want to teach it to Meganium. And I actually did try to... I wanted to teach it to Bella, but it does not... I don't believe it learns it. I tried doing it a couple of... Well, actually, I think I tried to teach it to it shortly after I got it. Oh, right. I gotta battle this guy first, who has a Hitmonchan. I think he's got the Hitmonchan. Does it make sense first, too? You get Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan. And I know, like, it bummed out a lot of people when they were just like, wait... No freaking Hitmontop on Chuck's team, but then you go and fight Bruno, and it's like, oh nope, there's the Hitmontop we all wanted to see. You should eat that up, right? Not as much as I thought. Okay. Is that gonna knock out? Ooh, so close. Kinda don't max full. Nope, we are not staking out for that. Let's go to Cole. Yeah, so get rid of Mudslap. Oh, I think I got rid of Screech. Oh, I think, like, I don't think I see myself using Screech as much as I thought I was going to. And I think I want to have, like, the idea of having, like, the possible inaccuracies thanks to Mudslap, and then having the defensive stat will really, I think it'll, in the long run, I think that's going to be the plan for that. You're right, Bellsprout doesn't learn Fury. Yeah, I mean, it learns it in later games. I think it started in, like, Gen 3 or something, getting Fury Cutter. But, yeah, no, it can learn Razor Leaf, but not that. But I think it also can learn Cut, too. That's what's, like, the real mind-boggling stuff is, like, no to Cut. Or yes to Cut, no to Fury Cutter. Now let's have Cole in the front for now. And Cole's gonna have that sweet coin of Amulet. Yes, have him switch out for that. And then we give Bella the Poison Barb, which is gonna make Bella hella swole. Oh, and you know what? Once we actually have the ability to fly, then we can go quickly back and get the charcoal for Damien. Hell yeah. Let's go. Oh, dude, it's Knob. Everybody's favorite translator. Hell yeah, Knob. It was a shame they got rid of you, I think, starting in like Gen 5 or 6. One of those? Can't remember which one it was. I think it was like Gen 6 where they stopped doing it. Let's X Cerebi. Dude, I do not like using Cerebi as a website. I use that Pokemon. I used Pokemon DB. I mean, there are some parts of like Cerebi that I like. Like, there's aspects to it that I think are nice, but as a whole, not really great. Seismic Toss. Ow. I don't know why I'm like thinking, how much damage is that gonna do? We know exactly how much that's gonna do. Dude, Cole, like, just Hydro Pump it, dude. Hydro Pump it, dude. Thank you. I was gonna say, if it was really gonna actually just be better to just like surf twice. Wow. Really, having just like not great or not having the best DVs for your special stat make a difference. But it's what I had to do. These are the numbers that I was dealt. Or the cards that I was dealt. Attack 70 is, yeah, it's not terrible. It's definitely a physical attacker. But look at all the pretty blues he's got going. And we are definitely going to go and heal, because I think we'll be fine going against that one guy. And then continuing over to Chuck. I think we'll be fine. I just want to have the, Bellsprout do okay. And definitely need a Feraligatr to get the 2 Hydro Pumps back. Because if we're having to use that against anything else, I want to have as many as possible. And then I'll have to also keep in mind that sometimes just 2 Surfs might be better. Especially if you're able to take the hits. Yeah, it may be able to do that. I am very glad they got rid of... I think, because if I remember correctly, they got rid of having to use Strength in the remakes. Super nice. Wait, it never got the chance to learn it? Pokemon, what are you doing with your life? When did you stop caring? Maybe? I will, try it starting in Gen 3. It would have been a Move Tutor move. It would have been a Move Tutor. Because it doesn't learn naturally, but in Emerald, you have that teacher for it at Verdanturf. Verdanturf has the... Oh, yeah, no, it's, yeah. And it gets Leech Life from Parasect. That I remember. Which is, like, weird, because I don't even know if, like Leech Life Victory Bell was ever, like, a thing in the meta. Which I feel like that would have been the shit. Like, I mean, even though, like, it's not designed to live, like, because it's frail. But if it's able to, like, be quick and, like, maybe take, like, a hit, get Focus Sash or something, and then just, like, maybe set up the Sun and then just, like, Giga Drain, Leech Life, and then, like, Solar Blade or something, that would have been pretty neat. He is so angry. Take this Hydro Pump, and more than likely survive it. Really? You were so close. Yeah, Leech Life is great now. It used to not be. Although I will say, I am if I play or actually I don't want to say if. Whenever I play Emerald on this game, if I use Crobat, there are a lot of times where, like, when I make it to, like, the end game, I sometimes actually still have Leech Life. Because, like, dude, I'll do, like, Leech Life over Bite. especially if I'm running an adamant Crobat. Like I like having Leech Life on it, and especially because you get like in the Elite Four. I mean, he's got two Grass Dark types, and believe it or not, like if you got like if you've EV trained that Crobat, like those actually get a little bit intimidated. I mean, it's not like it's gonna be like a savior move or something, but like that little bit of HP you might get back can help Fat Bat stay alive longer. Like I said, I know it's crazy and stupid, and people would probably rather just be like, oh, just teach it Toxic or something. It's like, I like using Leech Life late game on Crobats, and I don't care who knows it. I think I tried it like once with Ninjask, and I was like, it kind of worked a little bit. Just like Swords Dance, Leech Life, Aerial Ace, and then like Baton Pass or something. It kind of works a little bit. Poliwrath? Let's try... Let's have Silver. When I first played Sun and got the TM, I was like, Leech Life? Wait, dude, that's exactly how I was too, yeah. And it knocked out my contest. Yeah, well, for me, I saw the TM, and I was like, huh, that's kind of weird that it gave me that. And then when I checked it out and I saw the 80 power, 100 accuracy, I went, I literally went, what actually? And then I was like, well, great. Now I want everybody to learn Leech Life. That is the shit. Cause yeah, like Psychic types and Dark types, like, yeah, they were SOL now. And especially like in that region too, like the Grass type was actually like pretty prominent in it, so like super helpful in that regard too. And you can kind of get like Zubat stuff like kind of early, so like it made it like super useful. Or if you even like transferred over a Zubat and it still had like Leech Life on it, you were just like, great, I have a level 3 adamant hidden ability Zubat with Leech Life. This is the shit. Immediately taught it to Incineroar, which that's another mon too, where you're just like, great, now I'm thinking about how this thing, and you know what, like Incineroar actually kind of has like vampire colors to it a little bit, like that works out super well. That must have been hard. It would have been much easier for you or Pokemon knew how to fly. That's Cyanwood's gym badge. Then you should take this HM. Thanks, lady, I totally didn't want this first. Teach fly to your Pokemon. You'll be able to fly instantly to anywhere you visited. My husband's lost to you, so he needs to train harder. And that's good, since he was getting a little chubby. Wow. She tells me that, but I bet you has never talked to him about it. Insanity. Communication is always important in relationships. And that's not an opinion, that's a fact. Let's get rid of... I think in the long run, I'm going to get rid of Encore. Because a part of me kind of wanted to use it a little bit. So, like, I will actually be playing through Stadium 2. Because, like, I know I'm using Stadium 2 to play this, but I got that other cartridge of it. I'll be playing through Stadium 2, and I kind of want to be a little bit competitive with it. And I kind of wanted to have Encore be part of that. But I don't know if I'm going to end up doing that, especially since the fact I have, like, I don't know. I mean, Metronome's not going to be used at all, and I didn't really use it. I wanted to have fun with it, so let's just say, screw it. Let's just go to that. Paradise. Well, fly. So let's go back to Violet Azalea. So let's go get the charcoal for our boy Damien. The one region where Bug is better than Psychic. Psychic is my favorite type, but it's not good in Alola. Yeah, kinda. Well, and especially like with the, especially for the, like thinking about like how you have like their Elite Four. I mean, you had like the Steel type and then Ghost type. Like, yeah, it actually kind of was like, it was a little difficult to be able to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do item give. Yeah, no, that is like odd to think about though. Like the fact that yeah, you get like The Psychic type actually was not that great in Alola. So let's fly back to Olivine. Because, yeah, now that we beat up Chuck, now we can go and heal first. Oh, and I do not have a Krabby. I was gonna say I could get the Electrode, but I kind of don't need Electrode. Doop, 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 doop. And I think we can also keep... No, I'll probably end up going out to Steelix. My Steelix versus her, Magnemite, and then Steelix. I'm gonna have an easy time going against her. So actually, before I forget, since I'm thinking about it, like my goal is still gonna get to is still going to be everybody gets to level 34 next, but for this the exception is going to be made. Yes, do this, and then Cole, enjoy your Mystic Water again. We are doing absolutely phenomenal in this game. I don't know if you ever use Mudsdale. Dude, it's one of those mons where like every time I see it, I tell myself, I'm gonna use you someday, and then I just never have. And I even saw it like in Gen 8, and I was like, oh man, I really should try to use you, and then I just never did. And then in Gen 9, I was like, oh, that's awesome, we got Mudbray in the game again, and then I still never used it. And I don't know why. Like, it's just one of those where like I love it conceptually, fantastic. I love that it's like it's physically defensive, has good physical offense, which is like I like the physical stat the most. But for some reason, just every time I'm just like, yeah, we've never used it, and I really should. I was the same way, but tried it out. It's a beast. Yeah, well, I don't know. For some reason, I also, whenever I see it, I always think it's one of those mons that don't have an evolution to it. I don't know why, because I always end up feeling I see Mudsdale more than I saw Mudbray. Oh, I'm so relieved. This is just so wonderful. Thank you so very much. I'll return to the gym. Okay, lady, goodbye. Hello, other lady. I picked up... Oh, shit, she's giving me another leaf stone? Hell freaking yeah, Gina. Alright, guys, we have to go and run to Gina. Like, super-de-duper fast. We're running to Gina. Stamina... Oh, yeah, dude. Stamina Mudsdale? Perfect. It doesn't need... Mudsdale doesn't even need an Evo. Oh, no, like, I keep forgetting that, like, Mudbray, like, evolves into it. Because, like, I always just see... I end up seeing, like, just Mudsdale. And then I'm like, oh, that's right. You actually have, like... There's a mon before you. So we go to Goldenrod. And we'll go do that. Give me your leaf stone. Even though I've already got one from you. But now we can have 2 victory bells if we really wanted it. Finally, here. I got here as soon as I could. Hell yeah. Now I got 2 leaf stones from her this playthrough. Which is nice. Because now I think that puts my total at 3. Of course, we're gonna end up using 1. Don't forget about Go-Go. Dude, Go-Go's another one of those where, like it's like, dude, I always want to use Go-Go. And then I never do. And it's not bad at all either. Like, its stats, it's got great HP. Its moves are phenomenal. Like, there's so much about it you should like, but then I never do. And I think what kills it for me is its normal typing. I feel like the normal typing feels pasted on. Byron? Yeah, we're going to keep Byron up front. But then again, I mean, there's probably also people who are like, no, like, the normal type kind of makes sense. Because it, like, I don't know, maybe it kind of fits, like, the aesthetic of, like, Persian a little bit. Where it's, like, it's a regular animal kind of thing. So, like, that kind of makes sense to me. Also has great moves. Earthquake, Heavy Slam, Ironhead, It gets close. When did it get close combat in Gen 9? Or did it, like, always have close combat? That doesn't sound familiar for Mudsdale. You gotta have a sip. Alright. Jasmine with our... Who do we have up front? Our glittery gold Byron. Hell yeah, dude. Let's have Wait. No, let's have fun with you. Let's use Mud Slap. Also gets Iron Defense and Body Press. Set up a couple of stamina buffs, and nothing survives. Oh, wow. You actually landed your Sonic Boom, even after a Mud Slap. But that sounds about accurate to how the games work. Don't let them have to deal with their negative benefit, or the negative drops. But you, if you have any negative drop, it will affect you immediately. Sometimes even in the same turn. Let's go with... I'm going to Mud Slap you. Please waste a turn, you Sunny Day. Waste a turn, you Sunny Day. Nope. That's also fine too. Hell yeah, dude. They look so different. And I love it. We are same, but different. See, and now you're going to miss even more, because I'm going to use Dig. Though I have a strong feeling Dig is not going to knock out here. Which, I mean, shouldn't surprise me. Yeah. And I think I can use one more Dig and we'll be okay. Right, I should be fine. So, close combat was an egg move in Gen 7 after that TM. Oh, wow. They treated that thing nicely. Damn. Oh, really? So close. Don't heal. What did I just say? Oh, Jasmine. Oh, bad words. Bad words your direction. Your Steelix is dumb and stupid. Stupid and dumb. Yeah, so you're gonna miss all the Iron Tails. And a part of me kind of wants to use like Rock Slide and just get those flinches, so it's either a flinch or a miss. Well, you still have... Wow, you are... The amazing power of being able to, after all those Mud Slaps, still landing an Iron Tail. Good for you. Good luck with this Screech, though. I also love too, like with like how its sprite is. It looks like it is just like Mud Slap my face. I actually meant to use Dig. Thanks, D-pad. Wow, you took that very well. But then again, Steelix does not have like amazing physical attack. But I mean, I could have done a little bit more though. That could have done a little bit more. And why not do another Dig? Because no matter what, 2 turns have to be used anyways if I use Mud Slap. Or I could just do 1 Dig and it's fine enough. And then we'll definitely, on the last Magnemite, we're going to use Dig and we're going to be Dunyan Rings. And that's also going to be a lot of experience. Ooh. I think that means Byron might get up to 32 before we're done here. Or it's going to be like right on the verge. Yeah, still has, that's fair. Yeah, that's totally fair. I definitely didn't put in no effort to make sure that it would miss on a accurate move, on an inaccurate move. Man, having to use like the proper like an or and or a or an before like certain words. Annoying. You are a better trainer than me in both skill and kindness. In accordance with league rules, I confer upon you this badge, and also this fat wad of money too. Thank you, Jasmine, for that fat wad of money, and also the gym badge. And I think we're gonna end up teaching you Iron Tail now, which is a little bit of a bummer, because I kind of wish I could have Iron Tail on for Alligator, but I do not want to use TMs from my Stadium 2 on the mons here. So let me think. So we've gone to Cyanwood. Oh, you know what? Actually, before we continue going, let's heal first, because there's actually some trainers we missed out in the water. Or you know what? No, we're not gonna. We're gonna use Bella for that, because I really want to get Bella to 37, And I think it's gonna be better also with like the levels we're dealing with. Maybe try to have Bella do those ones. Kalos Crystal, she gives you Meteor Mash? My gosh. That's totally necessary. My Excadrill was so... What? And... Excadrill with Meteor Mash sounds so inappropriate. Which I know sounds like kind of dumb to say, but like... That doesn't sound right. Like a Meteor Mash on Excadrill. Unless they like made the animation for it make a little bit more sense, but like... That just doesn't sound right. But also, like, Excadrill definitely has the power behind it to where you're like, you know what? No. I could still give it that. Wild Tentacruel, level 20? Oh, wait, Silver? Oh, you weren't supposed to be... Well, I guess, you know what? Is Meganium 32? I don't remember exactly which one. I think Meganium's level 32, right? Like same as Venusaur? That sounds right. I mean Venusaur, Meganium. Oh yeah, it is 32. Killer. You know what? You're already like that close to freaking leveling up. You know what? Yeah, maybe we're just gonna get Meganium. I like it. I like the idea of that. We're gonna work on getting Meganium. It doesn't learn Iron Head in that game, so it's the only solid option. Oh. Only other steel move it learns is Metal Claw. Dude, and that is so terrible how they, dude, there are some games where, like, yeah, for a long time, that is the best you're gonna have is, like, Metal Claw on it. And, they're like, it doesn't learn that. I think it still doesn't learn Iron Head naturally, too. Trying to learn Body Slam? Yeah, absolutely, dude. Part of me kind of wants to keep Synthesis. I know I'm going to keep Reflect. Oh, it is only TM? Whack. I don't really want to have it forget Giga Drain. But I know Giga Drain is a TM I can get at any point. And I kind of want to have... you know what? I guess for now, let's give rid of Giga Drain. We'll have Razor Leaf, Body Slam, Reflect, Synthesis. Because I kind of want Synthesis for the stadium battles. And someday I might give it back Giga Drain. We'll see how the world treats it. And plus also, if I want to fight more Tentacruels or Tentacruels, that'll work out. Also, on the 3 Kalos starters, which would you think is the best for that game? A part of you would almost want to say Delphox because of its psychic typing. And I know, like, even though, like, Gen 2 introduced Dark types, like, the moves that you kind of have for Dark types in that game is kind of due to Butter. So I don't know. But I know that, like, Grass Fighting is actually a pretty gnarly combo. And older games kind of liked it. Gen 5 and 6 moms. I can imagine Delphox probably doing well. That's how I imagine it. I can imagine Delphox. Man, I'm just going to get everybody to 32 and then to 34. That's what it feels like is what's going to happen. Also, Body Slam, such a good move. It is. Delphox has a great moveset. Well, great moveset, and also, sadly, like, it's Psychic type. And Gen 2, like, of course. Like, Psychics were actually we're still pretty gnarly then. I mean, that's why they made Lugia Psychic type. Even though it totally didn't fit it. But, hey, that's what they wanted to do. Oh, boy. I don't think anybody would have also been upset if they, like, retroactively were like, hey, we're gonna make Lugia a water type. Everybody cool with that? Everybody would be like, yeah, just make it Psychic water type. Like, screw it. Whatever. What? Silver's evolving. Hell yeah. You know what that means? We have to move move this over. Where is you? This. That. Oh, snap. You're huge. Hold on a second. There we go. Look how freaking large it is. Absolutely monstrous size for Meganium. Look at it. It's all yellow and stuff. And then we'll make you... There you are. Ta-da! We got Meganium now. Doodly doodly doo. And been eating McDonald's. Hell yeah, dude. It's the same color as the fries. So let's go with... Yeah, no, because we can get Byron to 32 at another point. Put Damien there. Silver there. So yeah, this kind of works a little bit. And you know, let's put Bella there. And I'm okay with not having the amulet coin out right now. I think I will survive. Supersized Meganium. What's going on, Apollo? How you doing? We are out here absolutely taking lives with the Pokemans. And we also just evolved Meganium, which was pretty neat. Hopefully you got to see that. How many rare candies have you gotten? Like 2. 2, maybe 3. Though I instinctually sent them to Stadium 2. So unless I want to like go back and look and see which rare candies I've actually picked up, I might not even use the rare candies. I am one of those where I don't mind training in Victory Road before fighting the Elite Four. And it kind of helps because we have 1, 2, 3 Mons, technically kind of like 4, that actually have a relatively easy time fighting most Mons in Victory Road. And especially with a lot of these guys being like traded over, their experience gain is going to be pretty significant, so we're going to more than likely be okay. How many rare candies have you gotten you can get? Oh, that's right. I don't know. I almost want to not use them, mostly because, like I said, with them getting boosted experience, it's not gonna really take that long. Like, it's gonna be like a blink of an eye, and we're gonna already be like almost level 40. I also don't personally mind the challenge a little bit, and plus, it's like for me, it's one of those like inevitably we are going to have it. And the difference really does just become, like, do you just want to have it that much sooner? But we understand at this point having 4. I'm trying to think of, like, all the places where it is available for that. Oh, you know what? I have strength now. I need to go to Slowpoke Well. And I think I need to get Rock Smash. And then we need to also go to Burn Tower. That's what it is. Do 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 do. Yeah, man, we really could. And if we had like, and if it was enough to have like 4 at this point, then yeah, then we'd just have to be getting it to level 33, and then we just go that way. Violet City, Hidden Candy by Goldenrod, and then Lighthouse. Lighthouse, I believe we did get that rare candy, right? Did we get that rare candy at the Lighthouse? Yeah, so rare candy there. So Lighthouse. Hidden Candy by Goldenrod. I believe I did get that. And then Violet City. Violet City is from Surf. I believe I did get that one too. Is there another Conflabbit? I wanted to check. I was like, I wanted to go like to the left because I know there's trainers to the left, but I was like, wait, did I get the one? Is there one more down there? And of course, Tentacool. Gotta get all up in my way and shit. Oh yeah, so there's still her. Yeah. The weather is so beautiful. I'm in a daze. Well, if you're in a daze, that means you're not in the right headspace to be doing a battle, girl. You shouldn't be fighting in a daze. But, I mean, she's going to do it anyway, so... Whatevs, this is her decision. And then Hidden Candy at Lake of Rage. That one I think is in the cut area. That one I do not have. That one I know I don't have. But I need to use a cut mon, which now that I have the availability of fly, I can go and do that whenever now. Because I am not teaching cut to Bella. I can't do that to her. It would be a sin. It wouldn't be right. And no, Bella, you don't evolve yet. Like, I know, though, if I look in Sidium 2, I definitely have enough rare candies. I have enough rare candies right now to just get that Bella evolved. Okay, so I did already battle you. So I guess let's go to Olivine. Let's get healed up, and then we'll make our way back the other way, and we'll fight. I think there's, like, 2 trainers that way. And one of them's actually, like, a solid fight. I at least has, like, good mons that I do want to make sure I battle. I think they have, like, high-level Goldines or something. Tentacle, acid is bad for you. You should not use it. It makes you a bad person. No. Rabbit Lake when you fight the trainers around the lake. I think I already fought most of the trainers around the lake. Oh, wait, Renegade, were you not there for that? We already did that, we already did the Lake of Rage and the, Team Rocket. Were you not there for that? Aw, man. I'm gonna feel bad if you weren't there for that. Did you fight the sisters? I did fight. Yeah, that's how we have the soft stand. Because you talk to that third sister, and she gives you the soft stand after you battle her. Yeah, dude, I'm a professional at this game, mostly. I know it well enough. I know it a little bit more than like the average player. But I mean, I'm not gonna be like, I will not claim I'm a freaking hardcore expert at this. Like, you're not gonna find anybody better than me. Like, definitely not the case. Like, there's gonna be somebody who knows. I met the ones who spawn after you beat Radio Tower. Are you talking about the 3? The sisters in the hair. You're not talking about the 3 that are by the daycare, right? Because if you're talking about the 3 by the daycare, I fought them. Totally, do you got a water stone for me? Oh, you want to you know what? I'll fight you. I have a way to fly to you. That's fine. Because, yeah, 3 sisters after Radio Tower? Okay, so let's also go fight Tully. Yeah, because I don't know. Those are the only 3 that or those are the only sisters that I think of. What's up, Tully? I'm gonna beat you up. The sisters in the hidden area after the radio tower. Yeah, and we also haven't done the radio tower yet, so we wouldn't be able to do those. Ding-ding-ding. By a lake of rage, there's a couple fishermen and a girl has 9 tails. They only show. Huh? Do they really? That sounds familiar, but no, I would not have done that yet. Cool. Well, I mean, we're gonna be doing Bryce's gym in a little bit, so Bryce's gym and then do that. Yeah, I mean, we'll probably be. What time is? Oh, I didn't realize it was 7:50 now. My gosh, 7:50 already. No, we didn't mean to do this. Let's do Paradise, Fly. Oh, wait, I'm already here. Oh, let's go to Ecrotique. Wait, no, do you need Rock Smash for Burn Tower? I know you need Strength, but do you need Rock Smash? I think you might. I think it's actually like one of the first things you see is Rock Smash. Oh yeah, dude, we already caught that Lapras, dude. We caught that Lapras. That's what I was talking about earlier when I was like, The Lapras that we caught, I do want to use it for breeding at some point. Like, yeah, it was that one. Are my wrists... Oh, it's over there. I didn't necessarily want to fall down that, but we did. Is there something over here? Strength, hello. Do I want to use strength? Yes, I do. Kick, kick, kick. Ooh, TM20. What does that do? I actually don't remember off the top of my head which one this is going to be, so what actually is it? Endure? I don't really have a reason for this. Because nobody that I have has reversal. HP up? Yeah, no, I believe I... Unless it requires strength, I got mostly everything down there. Which I think I do remember using that HP up on... I would have used it either on, like, Paradise or maybe Onyx. Oh, you know, I think I actually used it on Steelix because I knew I had its friendship was actually lowered since I had to trade it. Because I'm such a good person like that. Well, you know what? Let's go and, if Bella had stronger moves, Damien, Paradise, Byron. Let's trade Byron out. So let's go... Where is my Paradise? Mahogany. Mahogany Town. Let's try and beat up Bryce. Check out my parallel turn. I don't wanna. Also, I'm pretty sure she just like turned like 90 degrees. Dude, gong gong gong. Dude, that episode where the seal at the Cerulean Gym when it evolved, that was always a fun episode. I'm gonna go with Rock Slide. Darn tootin' it missed. Oh wait, why do I think I have to work tomorrow? What the hell am I thinking? I don't have to get off that quickly. I really actually was thinking, I'm like, oh yeah, you have to work tomorrow. You can't really stay up too late past like 9 or whatever. And I'm like, no, it's Friday night. Although I have other stuff I have to do tomorrow, especially in the morning. So I can't stay up like insanely late like I want to. I have to go do some adulting tomorrow, which is lame. But I've got to do it. I got responsibilities. I actually completely forgot about calling one dude. Whoopsies. Well, we're going to see how that's going to go. Hopefully he doesn't try to call me, because I will ignore his call if he tries calling me at this hour. I'll freeze your Pokemon so you can't do a thing. What? That's rude. Don't do that. I'm going to put yours to sleep so it can't do a thing. Because I actually don't... Yeah, because Vine Whip's probably not going to be able to one-shot that, right? Especially not while we're a Bellsprout. So I guess the question kind of ends up being, should I pull out those rare candies then? Since I did pick up... I know I picked up at least the 3 rare candies. I don't believe I picked up the 4th. So I know I have the 3. I put 2 of them in Stadium. Do we want to get Bella to level 34 and then get those rare candies? I should have probably switched. I realized that way too late. I should have switched. Don't get knocked out. Don't get knocked out. Wow. Good for you, Bella. How much HP did you have? Am I still holding the Poison Barb? I think we are, right? This might be a dumb decision. Let's see how much this does. This might actually do a lot. Excellent. I'm like thinking in my head, I'm like, I think this will be fine, right? And it was. Fun fact, is you're frozen and use Flame Wheel? It will thaw you. Yep. Flame Wheel and Sacred Fire are like one of the only 2 moves that do that. some of the only moves to do that. I want to go to Paradise a little bit. But yeah, do we want to try to just like get Bella to 34, and then I'll use the 3 rare candies. Like I said, the 2 is stored. Pull those out and get Bella to 37 so we can get that awesome Razor Leaf. And then we'll just focus on everybody else. I'm thinking that's probably what I'll end up doing, but if people are just like, nah, just trying to maybe do it a little bit more, just like through like natural leveling up, I don't mind doing that. But what do the people want to see? The folks out there, you on the other side of the camera, essentially. What do y'all want to see? Starfruit, if you're still here. That could be a good useful fact short. I don't know if Starfruit really I don't know how much he plays Pokemans. I don't know if he's a super Pokemon's fans. I think he dabbles in it. I don't know. Or we're gonna find out he's like, I am a master. I'm a master in the shadows, lurking, waiting for somebody to approach. And then he strikes. Doodaloo, 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 doodaloo. And let's battle everybody else first. What's up, dude? I know Price is secret. Yeah, it's that the dude was abandoned in the mountains once. But then I think he saw like Articuno or something and he was all like, whoa, I am a changed man. I will never be the same and I don't know if I can be in society anymore. And he totally comes back as a gym leader though. Boom. Doo-doo. Cloister? Let's... you know what? Let's go to Damien. Damien, your flamethrower is probably going to be able to do just fine. And I do remember fighting the Cloister that one sister has. Oh, and you also have... actually, you're holding the charcoal. I think you're holding the charcoal. So this should be fine. Right? This should be fine. Excellent. Boo. Which, that's another one. Man, level 36, that's what we're going to wait on for you, dude. Once you're 36, then you end up being the coolest looking freaking Charizard in the world. Boo woo. And Vine Whip. give it a little Vine Whip. Give it a little smack. Ooh, okay, we're a little over halfway to 33. And I don't care about his secret, dude. I already know it. So now, that's how to get to Price. But I want to fight everybody first. And that's just what I'll do. And I see how I get to that one girl, so I'll make sure to get to her next. And then we'll fight Price. Swinub, I think I can knock out with one Vine Whip. I think it's got a little bit more HP than Shelter does, though. So maybe not? Oh, nope, apparently we do. Delicious. Another Swinub? Cool, 2 Swinub. Which I don't know why, like, it feels, I mean, like, it makes sense, though, because, like, the cave where they're located at is just, like, immediately east of here. But, like, it still feels weird, like, seeing them at this point, because it feels like they should be so far away. But then they're not. Hell yeah, Brad. We knocked out Brad. Hello, lady. I don't need to talk to anybody. You know, I want to ask, I guess, so I have my opinion on which generation I think has like some of the best like regular battle music. Which one is your guys' favorite? Like I said, I have like my... Oh, you're faster. Can we live that? I don't think we can, right? Yeah, I didn't think so. Let's go with Damien. Doodoo. And I think this is it. And you know what? Let's get Damien up to 31. Gen 3? Dude, Gen 3s is the shit. Gen 3s is phenomenal, and that is an opinion you should absolutely have. Renegade, you make the video. Renegade, you make the video, my guy. Dude, hell yeah, K-Wood. K-Wood out there with the real ideas. Oh, and to Shining, love that hat. Thank you. My wife got it for me. There was a place that's near us that we went to, and she saw the hat. I wasn't even thinking about getting it. And then she was just like, no, we're getting you that hat. Like, that hat is 1,000% you. You've always wanted a hat. You've always wanted that hat. It's here. Take the opportunity. We're getting it. And so then we just did. So I think it was like $14 too, which was a little surprising. But yes, you can definitely say that the Shining Wife, as people have dubbed her, this was definitely her decision. I definitely could, just can't add audio. Huh. Can't add audio? What? Well, I mean, dude, honestly, like, I think when it comes to those things, they don't necessarily have to be, like, super fancy dudes. You could just do it, man. I want to go this way. Yes, this way, up, this way, bam. Okay, now we're there. We have Bella there. I don't remember what he starts with. I think he starts with a seal himself. Use a video editing app. Use a recorder in your phone to record your voice. You just gotta be a little bit more creative. Yeah, I want to get into shorts a little bit just to help kind of get people like here a little bit, but I don't know exactly what it is I would do for mine. Plus, I don't always want to like do like I mean, I know that the process isn't exactly like long for making them, but I don't know. Let me try this out. Sleep powder. Oh no. Oh no. Well, I'm not keeping you out because that's going to lower my speed. Or you know what? Let me try one Vine Whip. I should have maybe used... I probably should have used Sludge Bomb. Unless it got me an attack drop, then this would have been neat. Okay. Oh, crit may have mattered. I'm not positive. But we're at 33. So right now, if I wanted to, we could use rare candies to get Bella to 37. But it would be 1 over what I've actually obtained in the game. Or we just try to get to 34 and then we'll use the 3 I've legitimately obtained to do it that way. I don't know. Toodaloo. And I will flamethrower that. I'm such a sleepy fucking sheepy and I should not be. It's so early in the night. My speed felt jerk. And I kind of I'm going to use Ember just to not hopefully trigger using a recovery item on his end. Yeah, that shouldn't do that. Alright, so technically we didn't use a recovery item. Still not as cool though. I think don't phones just, well, I guess depending on what your, what phone you have, I think like phones just have like an audio recorder. I think it's a default app, but I don't know if it would necessarily save them as like MP4s that would probably be used for most things. I don't know, but like I think if I make shorts, like my shorts would end up being like, I don't want I want my shorts to be just like very me, which are gonna be probably like goofy-ish, but they're gonna be more just like, oh, I want to see what this guy's gonna be doing like in his off time, like later. This guy's odd, and I like it. We have you out, but my speed's been lowered. Cole, you're gonna have a hand in this gym. We're gonna send this Pilo Swine to the Shadow Realm using Hydro Pump, and it's gonna be awesome. Also, I kind of like how we're like on par with levels on this. Best at. Either way, I think it will be fire content for you, bro. I use U-cut. Okay. Okay. Interessant. You just gotta believe. And also, it is nice seeing people want to... I mean, granted, though, I think that's just kind of like how a lot of, like, the world works with people, people, at least, like, within our, group of fellers. Is people just want to see everybody get lifted up, man. It's good stuff seeing it happen in real time. Bella, no, not yet. You have to wait till 37. The Glacier Badge. I'm going to get it to 34. We're going to get Bella to 34, and then we'll use the 3 Ray Candies I know I've legitimately obtained in this. I don't think I have anybody that I also want to have use Icy Wind. Even though I like Icy Wind's guaranteed speed drop. Oh, wait. Oh, the only one who can learn is Cole. I like Ice Punch on you more. In another world, yes. In this one, though, no. And I know in the past I've definitely, I've used, and there's weird, Cleffa is one of those where Cleffa can learn Icy Wind, Clefairy and Clefable cannot. I call it because something weird is happening with the radio broadcast. They were talking about Team Rocket? Gamer, do you know anything about it? Maybe Team Rocket has returned. No, that just can't be true. Sorry to bug you. Take care. Get out of here, Elm. You don't know none. They always kind of make Elm seem kind of like a... they make him seem like super timid. I don't know if I like that about him so much. He should be a little bit more confident in himself. Just downloaded it, gonna mess around with it later. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Do. Thanks for your waiting. You are all super healed up and stuff. Now go kick ass. I don't think we need to battle anybody in the underground. And then we have the radio tower. I don't think there's also anybody else that's in a spot with the moves that we have now to really go do anything with. So radio tower it is. I didn't mean to go in there. Cowabunga it is, dude. Was it? Oh, she's not here. I don't think she does it. Oh no, she's up at the top more. Where she's like, today's password? Help! And you're like, oh dude, no. That's kind of sad, but also why are you not saying that in the broadcast then? Today's password? We're all gonna fucking die. Oh, okay. Man, these passwords are getting crazy. They must be running out of ideas. Yeah, and I think at this point now it just makes sense for Sludge Bomb to be at the top of the list. And we're gonna have a Razor Leaf soon. What do we have right now? So yeah, the only two that have to evolve right now are Bellsprout and freaking Charmeleon. And it's not definitely by next video we're gonna have them both. And by this video though we should have. And I think I'm gonna end up just going straight from Victory Bell to Weepin' Bell to Victory Bell. I'm kind of contemplating that a little bit. Today's password? Hostage. Huh, that's a weird one. And they go and they try to give their password. Or give the password and then they're just like, cool, we're gonna add you to the hostage list. And they're like, oh no, I did not want this. I think she's the one that says it too. Huh? Today's password? Help, of course. Hell yeah, dude. I knew it. Why would they want to take over the radio tower? Oh. Good luck. Haha, how boring. It was far too easy to take over this place. Come on, keep me amused. Okay. Today's password. I just lost my best friend a couple of minutes ago. Oh my gosh, what's going on in the radio tower? Shing, sparkle, sparkle. let's go. Yeah, let's go with more sludge bombs. Because I think even like with... Like this should also still be like pretty good too. Oh, hun, go, you know what, go watch PBS. No more radio for you. You know what, better yet, go play outside. Go make friends. Like, a speaker cannot be your only friend. Oh, we're so close to 34 already. Hell yeah, dude. Who are you? I am the gamer. Or at least that's what everybody keeps calling me. Probably because that's what I call myself. The gamer. Or I think I'm just gamer in this. Because why not? Also, I think character limit too. Also, I love that the fact that like we have like Bella for the Bellsprout name. Because I also think of that, I don't know if anybody else has ever listened. I think it's, that's, I think, well, I don't remember if it, I think it was I think it's a YouTube channel. Now that's what I call Brain Rot. The, Fuck You Bella song. I think it's also, like, in, like, YouTube support, which, I mean, it's a funny song, but I won't say that I agree with, the statement that that title and the music, the lyrics and the music entail. But it's a funny-ass song, though. Change the radio station today on Guess That Pokemon. Who's this Pokemon? Muck. Hell yeah, dude. Dude, I genuinely love Muck as a Pokemon. And the fact that you would bring it up while I have a Bellsprout out is a little insulting to Bellsprout itself. Since in the anime it got absolutely mollywopped by Ash's Muck. Which is so funny how literally it's just like, it used Body Slam, and for Body Slam it literally just like, it just kind of hugs it. And Bellsprout for some reason is just like, I'm just going to sit here and take it. I'm not going to try to move at all. Then again, she also didn't say anything either. So yeah, when he says use Body Slam, she literally just kind of waits as it literally just like inches over to it. And then he just like hugs. And Bellsprout's like, oh, I think I'm actually going to die. And she just is like, I guess we're just gonna watch it, but then she's gonna be all like, like when it actually like, you know, body slams it. It's like, you could have said something that entire time instead of just watching. What are your thoughts on Muck? Muck. You're like, hell yeah, dude. Dude, same, K-Wood, same. I feel the same way about Muck. Muck. And nope, Bella, not yet. Oh, and actually, you know what? K-Wood, have you ever seen how evolutions look in Stadium 2? Because I'm gonna put money on it. You have not seen how evolution works in Stadium 2. Is the answer gonna be like? Ash's Muck had that winning personality. It was full of nothing but love and shit. Like, how do you not love that? He was such a friendly fella. Gotta love Muck. Do. Thank you for waiting. Everybody all strong and stuff. Alright, so now we are gonna save their weird brother. Like, cursed. Alright, cool. Alright, so now we're gonna, so we have it, so we did, hold on, did we just save? I'm gonna double save, because that's the kind of life I live, is double saving, bro. Save the game. Alright, cool transition time. I love, oh, the fact that I have to adjust freaking Meganium again. Alrighty. Ignore the giant dinosaur-looking mofo. Do not be afraid, 'tis just Meganium. Just needs to have its size corrected, that's all. Oh, wait, no, you're not. I didn't want you to change size that way. There we go, cool. Alright. I still absolutely love that freaking transition. Love it so much. Alright, cool. And I used, like, other stuff, but I got that transition made somewhat myself, and I love it. Alright, so we're going to go list. Yes, so we got Bellsprout. We're going to use... So yeah, so we have 1 in the pack. And we have 11, but I found 2. So, well, I found the 2, and then we have the 1 in the pack. So that's the 3 that I know for sure that I found. Because I know I had 9 originally in this. So we're going to use 1 here. We are still not going to let you evolve yet. Nope, not yet. Didn't watch the show past Orange Island. So it was a Chikorita at first, and then it evolved into Bayleaf, and it never went past Bayleaf. The only he ended up having only Bayleaf, and then like he also has like Cyndaquil actually evolved into Quilava, but it didn't evolve into Quilava until freaking Diamond Pearl Platinum, man. That was craziness. All right, bye Vine Whip. Okay. Bella learned Razor Leaf. And now let's check out this super fun freaking evolution. I do like it's from Gen 3. Since Renegade Renegade likes Gen 3's battle music. Oh, and I never answered that question. Oh my gosh, you're so fucking pink. Look at that thing, dude. It does not at all look like that in the newer games. So if you guys have, and that's the legitimate color scheme for it. It looks burnt as shit. Do we want to see it? Do we want to see it evolved into Victory Bell here now? Because we also have the Leaf Stone right here. We can just use it if we wanted to. Do we want to see Weeping Bell in action, or do we want to just have like straight to Victory Bell? What do we want to see, folks? Actually, you know what? No. We have technology. Yeah. Alright. A poll has been made. Put in your answers, folks. Do we want to see Victory Bell now or later? And I'll give it like a minute or so for people to answer. But yeah, we have Weeping Bell, but why have Weeping Bell when we can have Victory Bell? Or Ash is stupid. Dude, apparently the whole point of it, like the fact that he has all of his mons that don't evolve, is supposed to be a whole like you can be strong as long as it's yourself. Yet they've also still shown like plenty of times though that like them being evolved makes them do things better. Like actually I think one of the best evolutions they did, like Staravia was a really good one. Staravia into Staraptor was super cool. His Fletchender going to Talonflame was actually like super fucking metal. Seeing that back in the day, or not back in the day, but like that one. Brock's Golbat to Crobat was actually like super awesome to see back then too. I want to watch you donate. I want to watch you dominate with Weeping Bell for a bit. He is. Everything he had was good. He gave away. Dude, yes. Go to be a dad, Butterfree. Primate won a tournament. Now Gobi with his random guy. Hold on, wait. Can we... No, hold on. Do this. So with 2 votes, it's at 50-50. I'm going to give it another couple of seconds if somebody else wants to put in some input on it. Because right now it's at yes and no. It's literally, it's 1 and 1. It's tied right now. We need a tiebreaker. We need a tiebreaker on the poll. But we can also evolve in-game. Pidgeot, you fully evolved, and I also got you. You were like one of my first mons that I actually caught. Go away. Go do your own thing. I don't want you anymore. Actually, yeah, so look at this thing. My goodness. You look so goofy. You're the tie... Oh, man, I can't be... You know what? If I have to be the tiebreaker, I don't want to have to break my own tie. I'll do it in a different way. Alright. Do I have... Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. Alright. So... If it's... Alright. I I have what they call... Okay, so this is the answers we got. So it's 50-50 right now. So if it's heads... If it's head... Oh, hold on. Let me have it on this real quick. If it's heads, which I think you guys can see it that way. Heads is evolve. Tails is no evolve. And then, well, I guess we'll have to decide. Do we want it to be like 2 out of 3 or whatever? But heads is evolve. Tails is no evolve. Heads is evolve. Tails is no evolve. Well, shucky darn. It is. You guys see that? That is tails. You guys should be able to see that, but yeah, that is. I mean, it's not like the eagle. It's Great Basin, Nevada, 2013. Okay, that's what it is though. But it's tails. So Jackie was coming on a vote. She voted yes on evolve it. Oh no! So if Jackie was coming and she said yes, well shucks. Guess what's about to happen then, folks? I guess that means, golly, that thing looks so ugly in this too. It looks so, I mean, it's super cool, but it's go. That's like Charmeleon, Paradise. Paradise is just super pale with like the blue and yellow spots on it, which is super neat. I mean, Byron is just gold and gorgeous, and I love it. It is so pretty. Look at Silver. The flower is so nice. The body exists. I kind of like the way its eyes look in the future games, where it's like that, like golden yellow. That's super good. And then you get Cole here. Cole kind of looks like, and this Cole looks sick. Like he looks like he's got something wrong, and he needs to go get looked at. Like he was in some nasty ass water. But dang, if Jackie was gonna say yes to evolving it, well now, do we want to treat it where Jackie said yes, but the coin said no, so we're at 50-50 again? Do we want to treat it like that way? I don't know. I think we'll maybe have it as Victory Bell by the end of the day. Because it seems like just we don't have any real decision on what it is that's going to happen. And then we have this loading screen. Wow, this team looks so freaking goofy. Everybody just looks so dadgum wonky. And then while we're also here, let's change out you to be... You're there now. And then we're going to wait for this loading screen to end. But look at that goofy ass looking Weeping Bell. He just sitting there all just like, Bell. Gotta love him. He looks so precious and happy. And kind of like he doesn't really care about too much. Which is super nice. I need to have the Weeping Bell mentality where it just kind of looks like he's just there. But he also looks like he maybe like saw something he wasn't supposed to and is just like shocked that he saw it. And is like, oh my gosh. And then, as I said, the loading should be done just about now. So let's do the cool transition. Look at that. I timed that so well. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. What's going on, Jackie? So it was weird, Jackie. So you were going to come and vote yes to evolving to help break the tie, but then I also flipped a coin because the tie was not broken, and the coin said no. So you said yes, but the coin said no. Just living the dream, dude. Same. Oh, so let's actually look. So yeah, so that's how Weeping Bell looks in this. Totally not the same as it does in freaking Stadium, I'll tell you what. It looks so different. Stats are the same though. But yeah, like Bella definitely looks different. So I think maybe we'll end up, we'll have Bella evolve toward the end of the video. But for now, let's get everybody to 32. And then the next level I think I want everybody to get up to is like 34 or 36. But by the end of this, oh wait, no, I wanted Paradise. Paradise in spot 2, Bella in the last spot. So now we got 37, 32, 32, 30, 31, because Damien's going to be 32. And then we'll switch to Paradise, and all will be well in the world. Could you get me a Pikachu from Pokemon Yellow to home? JW? JW. Dude, I mean, I know I've done it like once. I don't know. I personally like having I like having my Pikachu from Yellow in Stadium. But then I mean like the 3DS one, I think I had one once before. Did I battle you? I battled you, right? We're not always evil. We just do whatever we like. Okay. Just usually there's evil connotations to it. Oh, just wondering, could you get me a Pikachu from Yellow to home? I think the 3DS online service is shut down, so I don't think it's possible anymore. I could, but I think with the services being down, not anymore. And I don't think I have a Pikachu from Yellow, sadly. Definitely would kill for the Surfing Pikachu. I can actually get that. In theory, you could if you have a Yellow. If you have a Yellow 3DS, you put it in the bank, then transfer from bank to home. Well, as is, with the online services being down, is that still possible? Because if that's the case, then yeah, I have Yellow. I have all 3 Gen 1 games. Right? All 3? No, I have at least Yellow and Red, and then I have like Gold, Silver, and Crystal. Oh. You could if you had the latest bank update? I should. Well, shoot, I'm gonna have to freaking double check that, because if I can, then yeah, I would be able to bring one up. But, I don't think it would still have Surf. Well, what game do you want to have that Surf and Pikachu in? Because I think Pikachu now learned Surf natural or through TM in Gen 9. I think Gen 8 even maybe taught it like Surf by like TM. Like it was actually like a little bit of a disappointment how like easily they just like gave you a surfing Pikachu now. Like it's not like a you know like a treasured anomaly like it used to be. Now it's like, oh yeah, you can get Pikachu with Surf on it by literally just teaching it now. Yeah, like, although I think there is, like, for me, I'm one of those where, like, I do have, like, I appreciate Mons, like, for me, like, nowadays, like, I appreciate having, like, a Surf Pikachu, and I'll keep it in these older games. Well, and also, you get, like, Home now, like, if you have a Mon with, like, special moves, they get rid of it now. So, like, even if you had Pikachu with Surf on it, if it's like a TM move or something else, if you try to transfer it to the newer games, it'll default it to its level up moveset. It's kind of garbage. Like, I would have loved to have had a Follow Me Magmortar, but you can't do that now. Because if you were to try to bring the Magmar from XD with Follow Me up to the newer games, it'll make it default to its level up moves. It's really disappointing. Which is why, like, now for me, like, I still play Battle Revolution, which I'm gonna play more of that in the near future. I'm still loving it, but I do kind of want to, I have, like, 1 or 2 Mons that I want to raise up to add, as potentials. I know, Mr. Rye suggested Snorlax and Slowbro, so we're gonna probably end up seeing a Snorlax soon. Slowbro, I gotta figure out what I want my Slowbro to do. But we'll see Slowbro in Battle Revolution at some point also. Pikachu learns it through TM now? Yeah. That's what, like, the huge bummer is like, so, like, it's actually more special to have that Surf Pikachu. It's Gen 7 and below, I think, is where it's, like, actually cool to have that. Or, unique to have that. I won't say cool. Unique. I have the OG Mewtwo and Mew and all 3 legendary birds from Red. Gnarly. Dude, especially like a lot of those with their, I mean, I granted like Unnerve is not like a phenomenal hidden ability. But I mean, for some of those other Mons like having their hidden abilities, that's pretty freaking neat. Actually, I think, what was it? Because I think they gave Paradise Learn Safeguard. And do I want to have that? Do we want Safeguard over Encore? I kind of want to I want to fiddle with Encore a little bit more. I think I could have more fun with that. Like a Safeguard would be kind of neat, but I feel like it'd be very circumstantial. And it's not like Togetic is fast. Like I would have to... I think Encore might be better. Yeah, I'm just going to keep it with that. If you could transfer them, then they would have hidden abilities. Exactly, yeah. Oh, so yeah, I think Zapdos originally was going to have, like, Lightning Rod for its hidden ability, which would have been the shit. And instead, they ended up making it, like, static or something. Oh, wait, no, I did want to use Poison, use, Paradise, yes. Okay. Yeah, I think they gave Zapdos static, and originally it was supposed to be, like, Lightning Rod. And people were just like, this is horseshit. Why would you take away Lightning Rod? That would have been an awesome switch. That would have been fantastic to have a freaking, I mean, granted, having, like, that for... Or no, because I don't think they were released technically until Gen 6. Because Gen 5 was where when they looked into the data or whatever, like, Zapdos was going to have that. And it was a huge bummer that people were just like, we wanted to have Lightning Rod for it because it would be a super awesome switch-in for Volt Switch. And then they were like, no, we're going to give it static instead. And then by the time like it had static and it got sent to the newer games, like Gen 6 onward, well, now you have an entire type that is immune to being paralyzed. So it made that ability like that much less important, or at least like viable. Little bit of a bummer. Let's, you know what? No, let's use. I was gonna say let's be cheeky and use Fly. We don't have the time for Fly. Which also, oh, my wife and I still have to. Well, we together have to still finish Predator. My wife has never seen Predator fully, and she's supposed to be like, I like horror stuff. Yeah, she's never seen Predator, which is horror action. One of the best horrors in the forever. I kind of want to, let's continue with Cole now. But yeah, my wife has never seen Predator. And I was like, oh, we have to fix that. But she's also not like much of like a movie person. Like, dude, she likes being on her phone. So like, even though we were watching like Predator, she was still just kind of like occasionally looking at her phone. And I'm like, man, there is so much you're going to miss. And like the awesomeness that's happening here is only slightly disappointing. Nintendo was afraid of No Guard Fisherman Champ. That too. Apparently that definitely was making people just like, this cannot happen. I mean, it would have been sweet. Yeah, like Dynamic Punch, Fissure, No Guard, Machamp. If it could have learned like freaking Sheer Cold, game would have been over. Because everybody would have been running like Choice Scarf, Jolly. Like, it would have just been phenomenal. Let's go with Surf still. I think Surf should still be Oakley Dokley. Dude, and like the fact that Chandelure was gonna have Shadow Tag, that would have been the shit, dude. Like, you just switch out to the right Mon that really can't do much to you, and then just set up Calm Minds, and then just sweep. Or like for me, like I would have been like, if that were the case, I would have been like 1 or 2 Flame Charges, and then like Calm Mind, and then just set up for life. They do. They're broken F. Also, why I was going for the OG Pikachu, who's hoping the original Pikachu would have a special ability on top. Dude, I mean, yeah. What? Oh, dude, have you ever you guys? I mean, for those of you guys who haven't, I actually still have it as a mystery gift that I could download onto my Platinum, but I already have one already. It's the ability is locked to Hardy. But there's a Pikachu that you get from playing Battle Revolution that has Surf and Volt Tackle on it. And I have one of those. I could technically have 2. But I kind of want to wait until I have like a friend or somebody who comes and visits someday who's got like the Gen 4 games that like doesn't have the ability to get that. Lightning Rod for hidden ability for Pikachu. It's Lightning Rod. But I wanted to give somebody, like, I have this Pikachu that's waiting now, Hardy Nature, and it's going to have Volt Tackle and Surf. And I'm just waiting for somebody to one day come by and just be like, I got my copy of Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Give me that Pikachu. And someday I think it may happen. But it is not today. Because yeah, I think, and like the last time I played Battle Revolution, I looked at like the mystery gift items, and that was one of them. I think I can also get myself like a Soul Dew and a couple of other really neat items that way, through like points and stuff. Because I have a good amount of points in that game right now. I mean, I'm not like rolling it or anything, but it's pretty neat. It's respectable, I think, is what people would say about it. It's a respectable amount. Cole, we want to see you get to level... You know, I want to say level 35. Let's get everybody to level 35, and then we'll get everybody to 37. And then we'll get everybody to level 40. It'll be great. Which, yeah, like, now that we're getting, like, stuff that's, like, higher leveled, like, the fact that we have a lot of mons that are, traded, like, we're starting to see that effect a little bit. Because, like, yeah, like, Cole and Weepinbell take forever to level up. Or at least it feels like it comparatively. And then you just get everybody else that's like, yeah, I level up in, like, every battle. It's awesome. I don't know why, but I've been thinking about the original Legend of Zelda all day. Might I play that tomorrow? Dude, you should. I have never actually... What item do you have right now? Mystic Water. I could have had so much money made off you. Hold on, wait, so... Who has my coin? Coin. Of course, my shiny golden boy. He has the freaking coin. Where is the soft... Oh, look at that, soft sand. Perfect. I could have made so much more freaking money off of that scientist. Son of a gun. And then let's go. Amulet coin. Mystic water. Yep. You don't battle me. I already battled both of you. And now we're here. You're a spinner. You're easy to avoid, but we ain't avoiding trainers. I've never fully played the original Zelda. That's a game that I kind of want to play. But I know that's like a game where, like, if you don't know the secrets in that game, like, people are just like, what are you even doing? You're like, I'm playing this game for the first time, and you don't know the secrets? How dare you even think about playing this game? It's like, okay, I'm sorry. I just wanted to play this game that I've heard so many good things about. And it's a fun romp, and I love it. About to play Pokemon, you guys. Got me nerding out right now. Probably gonna go get some legendaries from Blueberry Academy. Dude, I think I've been, like, accidentally, like, finding random, like, the legendaries. Like, I got, because I did a bunch of, like, Blueberry, you know, stuff or whatever with people. And then I just got, like, all of the items or whatever. And they're like, oh, yeah, you bought, like, this or whatever. And now the legendary can pop up. And I, like, now just kind of, like, wander. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, there's legendary. Okay. I think I'm actually saved in front of one right now. Or at least I gotta, like, remember where it is. Because I think I, like, accidentally found, like, Articuno or something. And I'm like, well, I don't want to battle you right now, but good to know you're there. OG and Legend of Zelda is nothing but secrets. It's crazy to think how kids in the... Dude, they had to, like, have guides. Or you had some people who literally, like, just didn't know most of the secrets, so then you just did a piss poor job at the game. How much money do I have? Oh, I am loaded. Hell yeah, dude. No wonder my mom keeps buying me shit. I'm rich, biatch. Did I get an item? I don't remember if she has items for me in the piece. Oh, she got me... Oh, you know, I wanted to check my freaking dolls. She got me a doll at the beginning of the freaking stream. I gotta go see which doll my mom got me. Because that's the only time I ever get gifts from a mom anymore. Or gifts from a person I can call my mom. Is in video games now. Which is not a bad thing. It is not a bad thing, folks. Do not worry. I'm like, man, when you say stuff like that out loud, people are just like, what? What do you mean by that? It's like, oh, no, like, it's totally cool. Like, and she's not, like, it's fine, it's fine. Just so you know, your mom's spending your own money. Oh, yeah, no, dude. It's like, I got something, I thought you might like it. It's like, yeah, I mean, it's cool, but like, you didn't buy it with your money. You bought it with my money. And that's kinda not cool, Ma. And she's like, and you just have to deal with it. I can walk, I swear. You came to rescue me? Gotcha, bitch. Is that what you were expecting? Wrong. I'm an imposter. I'm pretending to be the real thing to prepare for our takeover. Do you want to know where we hid the real director? Sure, I'll tell you, but only if you can beat me. Like, I mean, you could have just kept up the charade, and it would have been fine. But no, you're just like, oh no, I'm not in disguise anymore. It's like, why though? You could have just pretended to be the director and be like, no, it's actually fine now, but still bad on me anyways. And then you could have been like, yeah, no, I guess the director just doesn't give a flippin' heck anymore. I'm an executive with 5 coughing and that wheezing though. Like, that wheezing don't screw around. That wheezing's out for blood, and the coughings are out for bruises because they kind of don't really do too much, and they look super happy. And we're also just gonna surf. Yeah, just like, dude, it's like, man, like, I love it when my wife like gets things for me, and I'm just like, hun, you were supposed to go out and go shopping, and you used my card. So then when you go out and you get something, you say you got something special for me, and you call it a gift. You have to remember, you used my card, so you didn't get me a gift. You bought something extra with my card. And then she'll just be like, oh yeah, I guess so. And I'm like, yeah. I get the thought is, it's appreciated, I will give you that, but I guess I bought me a gift using your mind in your hands. I don't know. Hydro Pump, thank you for not missing. It is appreciated. Wheezing is low-key stronger than you. Oh no, it's not even like low-key. Like, Wheezing like doesn't fuck around. And like, Wheezing is actually a very solid mon to use in this game. As long as you're okay with dealing with the fact that it... Cole, are you going to be able to take that? Wow, you did! Guys, freaking... Hell yeah, Cole, dude. Can we get a bunch of hell yeah Coles? Because I'm giving it a hell yeah Cole. Okay, who are we going to next? We don't want to hear ding dong the entire time. Oh, you know what? Let's go Damien. Let's get Damien to 36, dude. Apparently the beta names... Oh yeah, they were supposed to be LA and NY. It's like, these places are disgusting. It's like... Yeah, no, I could only imagine that, like, when like people played the game for the first time, they would just be like, LA... NY. It's like, wait a minute, I live in LA. Are they saying LA is gross? Which, yeah, like, dude, at times, like, LA can be pretty gross. And, like, New York, it literally is, like, New York is one of those places where, like, and especially, like, I mean, I forget how long ago it was, it literally just had, like, a layer of fog around it where it was, like, you knew when you were about to get there, because, like, the air just was, like, you know, so you'd go into New York, it's, like, air's different now. Ooh, almost a level up. Took it like a champ, dude. Like an actual champ, bro. No, not my champ. Freaking Cole. Cole is the champ. I got me a basement key? Sweet. You know what? Let's just get everybody to 36. We're going to get Cole to 36, and then we're going to get Damien to 36, and then we're going to have a Charizard, and everybody is going to be happier for it. Plus, I can also try to get, like, Feraligatr to the 36 using the guys in the basement. So then we come back up through this way. We're going to be seeing, like, Vileplume, and I think more, like, Weezings and Golbats. And I think we should be fine. I also just realized, too, after we heal, I think I can actually... And I think I'm going to... I can teach Charmeleon Thunder Punch. And I don't know why I haven't done that in the first place. LA is gross. There are nice spots, but it's a dirty city. Well, I mean, I think there's a lot of places like that. Like, I mean, like, Ohio's not exactly, like, full of perfection. Like Cleveland for us, like I mean, like I can tell when we're in like certain parts of Cleveland because it has a very peculiar smell, and I freaking hate it. And my wife's like, I don't know. She's like, I always like going to big cities. I don't know why you don't like going. I'm like, because they nasty. Have you ever like used your nose to breathe there? It's not fun. Do I have anything that I need to just like straight up sell? I don't think I do. Ice burnt nugget. I'm gonna put the nugget in the thingy. I'm just gonna save those. So no, I think we're fine then. And I think we should be able to teach that dynamic punch too. Shadow, swagger, they have a thunder punch. I think you can learn that, yeah? Oh. I could have sworn... Is it like a later game thing? I thought... Maybe Charizard has the ability. I thought I learned Thunder Punch. Oh, it doesn't learn it? Oh, alright. Well, then I guess I have an extra one of those. That's fine. Yeah, I'll live. Cool. Oh, yeah, and then I did talk... Oh, yeah, no. I already did talk to her, yeah. Though I have not done her mystery gift today, though. I'm going to have to do that before I call it an evening. I kind of hope she gives me another doll, though I don't think there's really too many other dolls she can give me, though. Okay, so now we need to go to... Now we need to ignore that Goosebumps book, Dad, and we're going to totally go into the basement. Because there's that guy who he's like, don't go in the basement, because he's actually a plant. Everybody knows that, right? I only know that because I watched like a Papa Meat video on it. I don't know anything about that like series or the books. You could teach Fire Punch for a better... I mean, I could. I mean, we already have Flamethrower, and I know I'm going to be prioritizing Flamethrower. I might teach it Dynamic Punch. I don't know, because like a part of me thinks that like Dynamic Punch would be a better move on Feraligatr. But I think if I did it, I would be getting rid of Bite. Which I might do, because thinking about it, like, the only time I really would be using Bite is going to be against Will. But if you think about it, it's like Bite is 60 power. And then you're going to be using Bite on most of the psychic types. But like, if I'm going to be hitting them, I'd probably either be using Slash or Return over Bite, or we're going to have to get rid of Surf and have a physical move on it instead. But like, all the mons that I'm going to be using that on are going to be like Xatu, which is also weak to Ice Punch, would be more damage. And then you have like Exeggutor, if I were to do that also, which is going to also be weak to Ice Punch again. I don't know. Oh wait, why are there... Oh, I see there's messages retracted. You could teach Fire Punch for... Are we seriously saying spoiler alert to like an almost 30-year-old book? That's a thing? Loved Goosebumps back in the day, been collecting the books again. Some of them are expensive. Well, isn't the company that printed them, did they go out of business? Or not so much go out of business, but did they get bought out? I think that sounds familiar. I thought they got bought out. No, dude, Crunch is an egg move in this game. So if I want a Gator that knows Crunch... Oh, so I actually talked about this earlier. So there's going to be a stream where I literally just go around catching Mons. Because if I want to have a Feraligatr with Crunch and Rock Slide at the same time, I actually need to have... I need to bring over my Reptar, which is a Tyranitar. So that, and I think it's a male, that I need to breed with a female Totodile. So that, because the only way that Totodile gets Crunch in this game is through breeding. And the only mon it really breeds with is like Reptar. So I can get Crunch, Rock Slide, and then like Hydro Pump at some point, and then like Ice Punch. And that's going to be like one of the best Crocodile you can probably get. Or, well, I mean, yeah, 1 point Crocodile, but like Feraligatr, it's going to probably be that. Uh, okay, cool. Doesn't Gator learn Crunch? Oh yeah, it is an egg move. The King of Jeg 2 egg moves. What about Swords Dance? I don't know. I don't know. Also, what did Damien have? Or Cole? Yeah, let's go back out to Cole. I mean, I feel if I was gonna have, well, a Swords Dance on who? I think Swords Dance is also, was Swords Dance an egg move on it too? I don't know. I'm not much of like a setup guy. Depending on how things go, like sometimes it's like unless you're doing like a long-term battle, it sometimes isn't worth it. Because like it might just be better to like do 2 moves and just hit something, you know, that way. Sometimes that ends up being the better thing to do. And then I'm gonna end up, even though I don't want to, I'm gonna switch just so we don't have that curse damage on it. And I think the only other mon that I really would want to have like Sword Stance on it would be like Victory Bell. But the problem is the only move that it would end up being like, or actually technically it would be useful on 2 moves, Sludge Bomb, and I think I intend on having it have return at the end of this whole thing. I think that's the only one I really would have like Sword Stance on, because I don't really want to try to like run a physical Meganium in this game. Why do I lose? I've assembled the best Pokemon. I didn't ease up on the gas, so why do I lose? Because you're a douche to your mons. They like love and friendship and happiness. Are they really what I lack? Yeah. It's exactly what you lack. Like, of course, dude. So we still have Cole in the front, and then Damien second. We're about to fight this guy. We're going to get Cole to 36. We're going to switch out to Damien. And then we're going to get Damien to level 36. Because everybody knows what happens when Damien gets to 36. And if you don't, well, I mean, you'll find out. It's going to be kind of neat. Or if you really wanted to be sneaky, you could breed with a Dragonite to get Razor Winds. I don't know why. I'm still so freaking tired. I mean, that could be fun. I mean, though, like, man, like, the idea of, like, actually having, like, a Razor Wind mon like that. I don't ever use Razor Wind, and I feel like it's, like, you want to. But, like, the only problem with, like, how Razor Wind functions, like, if Razor Wind was not a 2-turn charge move, I actually would contemplate using it. But it's such a move because of the fact that it's 2-turn and it's as low power as it is. And then you had like later on, fun fact, Giovanni is actually Ash's dad. Isn't that just the rumor though? I don't think they ever like fully confirmed that though. Although it is a very, 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 very strong like thing that like people are just like, this has to be the case, and it's like, yeah, but they never said it, and they're like, no, dude, it's gotta be. And if that were the case also, then that mean, oh shoot, I never thought about Razor Wind Power Herb. Does Hawlucha learn Razor Wind? That would be interesting. Dude, that would mean that Ash is also related to Silver, which would be awesome. And they would also clash very hard on ideals. Cole is level 36. Good for you, Cole. Now let's get Damien out here. And Damien, you now need to get to 36 so that the fun can begin for you. Gen 3 proves it by making the 8th gym leader your father. The 8th gym leader? Are you sure it's the 8th gym leader, K-Wood? I want to tell you you're wrong, but I don't think it's the 8th gym leader. Also, especially if you're talking about in Ruby and Sapphire, I promise you that fella probably does not have any biological children. At least I don't think he would. And I believe that is just an accurate statement as well. Yeah, let's just flamethrower. Flamethrower everything. I mean, to be fair, He was nice to Ash's friend Togepi. I mean, but he still wants Pikachu like hardcore though. Like, that's not grounds enough for that. Because he still is telling him, like, hey, go steal that kid's, like, Pikachu. Why? Because fuck that kid. Oh, he's a strong Pikachu, so we want that. Which then means that his kid would lose out on one of his strongest mons, and we don't want that. We even as, like, regular people, don't want to see that happen to Ash. But his potentially so-called dad would be cool with that? Whack. Okay, so you have the amulet coin. Cool. I love how it said amulet, and like last time I was like, it's amulet. There's not a U there. It wouldn't be amulet. That's silly. I still love also, like, has anybody watched Letterkenny? I truly enjoyed the first, like, 5 seasons. And then, like, season 6 and 7 were like, alright, pretty alright. And then you get, like, season 8 where it very much tries to be, like, it wants to be humor, but is also still, like, wanting to have, like, story to it. And have, like, dramatic parts to it. And I'm like, man, this kind of ruins the show a little bit for me. I think the show, if they would have ended probably, like, at, like, season 4 or 5, it would have been perfect. And just, like, wrap up a bow, end on a high note. But it's like, no, we're going to keep going. Which I, like, kind of don't really know too much about the show, like, now. I haven't kept up with it. But I do love, like, the jokes that are in it. To be fair... or, like, I know it's impolite to kiss and tell, but, I'm kind of curious. Jeez, that whole like, Squirrely Dan bit there, too. Just talking about that. Having attentions page. Golly jeepers. And that was even, like, a show that I was, like, I wanted to, like, watch it myself. I had somebody who, recommended it to me. Or, he recommended it to me, but I was like, I don't really trust this guy's opinion. I didn't really want to see it. But then he sent me the clip of the way that season 1, episode 1 started. And immediately I was like, oh shit, I have to watch this show. This is perfect and hilarious. And then, yeah, like, I binged the series, and then, like, I was like, then I got to a point where I was like, oh, cool, I can, like, keep up on new episodes. And then it got, like, later on down the line, and I was like, oh. Alright, this show is going to keep going, even though it's, like, it kind of struck gold, and now it's just, it's like they were looking for gold, they found, like, hints of it, and then the show peaked, and it was like, dude, look at all these beautiful nuggets of gold, it's awesome. And then they just, like, now it's at a point where, like, alright, you've started to, like, bleed it dry, you might need to find somewhere else, but they don't leave, they stay. And they keep going. It's funny whenever I mention Supernatural to people, always say the first 11 seasons are good, the last 4 suck. I mean, my wife used to watch the show. Like, I don't know if she would, like, because I think she watched, like, the last episode and was like, oh, this is actually, like, really good and sad. I don't remember. I was not a Supernatural fan. But she liked it, so I was like, I mean, I'll watch an episode or 2 if you're, like, super into it. But it was not my sort of bag. But I think if I remember correctly, she was like, she didn't like how, like, the show got to a certain point. She was like, yeah, I kind of stopped paying attention at a certain point. And then the show ended, and she was like, okay, that actually had a really good ending. Like, supposedly the ending of Supernatural is supposed to be really good. Oh, yeah. My bad. I'm tripping. Oh, man. I didn't get to see oh, you know what? I'll be able to, I can look back in the future, which is weird. In the future, I'll be able to look back and see what was written. I'll see it then. I mean, I could do it now, but I'm not gonna. I'm playing a video game. We're about to get freaking Charizard, bros. It does start getting out of control. Well, I mean, that's what happens with, like, any show. Like, if you have it keep going on for too long. Like, I mean, like Dragon Ball. Like, Dragon Ball was doing pretty good. And then, like, they did Dragon Ball Z. And you're like, okay, I mean, this kind of makes sense a little bit. But then you have, like, an issue where it's like, okay, well, now they started introducing time travel. And you're like, oh, this is a dangerous road. You don't want to introduce time travel to stuff. Like things start getting wonky, and then people all want to be all like, "No, the continuity," and then you're like, "This isn't where I wanted to be at when I made my show," because it's like stuff like that. Let's go with silver. I actually want to go with silver. Yeah, like nice closure. That's what I like from when I saw it. Like my wife was like, "That was actually a really good ending." Oh, look at you, Meganium. You're so precious. I love you. You're awesome. I didn't body slam you. The bad guy for the final season is God, so yeah. Yeah, my wife would not necessarily like that whole bit. Yes, look back, see my conspiracy theory. Dude, the conspiracy theories on people wanting to find out who Ash's dad was, man. Like, it got pretty... people got, like, intense about it. And they're like just insisting, like, no, this is a fact. You cannot argue with me that this is not the case. Like, how dare you? And we made some money. What? Damien is evolving. Look at it. Looks like it wants to be Barney. Okay, you're a little big, but nothing bad. Nothing impossible. Do 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 do. We can have everybody adjust it a little bit. That's not too. Actually, I want to move you over like a little bit. There. Look at that, and our team is almost fully evolved. Look at it. And he loses because Lucifer son becomes a power vacuum and basically sucks out all of his power. Oh my. Hell yeah, look at that. Damien is trying to learn wing attack, but can't learn more than 4 moves. Bye Rage. I don't even like you. I actually do like Rage is a fantastic early on game. It's fine everywhere else. Whatevs. So let's go back to having the charcoal. Yeah, let's switch items. And let's switch. So let's go to silver and then coal. You be down here. So 37, 36, 36, 32, 32, and 32. And now we get to work on getting everybody to 36. I actually kind of want to have Paradise in the front. But I think it's probably better to have Paradise in the front. Rage. Yeah, like Rage is pretty okay. Like I said, Rage is fun early on, and the power you can kind of get on it is nice. But yeah, like after a while, you're like, all right, I don't really like. I have to now really work on Rage actually being good. But then you also have to be like, well, now I also, if I want to continue trying to use Rage, and I need it to like last a while, well, now you run the risk of getting knocked out by a move with a crit or something else. Possesses the president? What the? Wow. Yeah, no, like, I love when people are just like, man, if you hear things out of context and you have no idea what's going on, it sounds bonkers. But then you actually watch the thing and you're like, oh, you know what? No, like, this totally makes sense. Like, yes, that is exactly what would happen. After all the trauma from Gen 1 Rage, I refuse to use it. What? What? You have Gen 1 Rage trauma? Does anybody else have Gen 1 Rage trauma? Is that a thing? Is that a thing we need to like? I'll make a support group for like everybody who needs help from that, I guess. Also, is that not? Oh, no. Lame sauce. I think I remember that item actually is like kind of useless too. Do. Yeah, it's hands down the worst move in the game. Oh. The Supernatural show was wild, dude. Got a little cuckoo kazoo. So yeah, we got Paradise, Byron, and Silver, and then everybody else is 36 or 37. Yeah, we're gonna be absolutely jacked by the time we end up making it to like Blackthorn, and then we're gonna be like super swole when we get to the Elite Four. We're gonna be awesome. My bad, Kaywood. Didn't mean to spoil the ending. No. My favorite episode is when they throw a fairy in the microwave. Did it deserve it, or was it just kind of like, oh my gosh, why did this happen? But then again, literally every like supernatural being is never nice. They're always dicks. Which I think that's always like kind of a little bit of a bummer when it comes to like some shows and being I don't want to say like formulaic, but like it's pretty much like, okay, pretty much like there's almost nobody that's really nice when it comes to like, you know, the things being a certain way. That was a crazy one. I like the episode where Dean drinks the dog potion and talks with the dog. Wow, and you know what? If my wife heard that, she'd be like, she would have an opinion on that, where I hear that and I'm just like, dog potion? Well, what did that do? Of course, I mean, I clearly gave him the ability to talk to puppers. Oh, she's doing alright. Let's just return. I think I'm confused. I actually don't want to deal with that. Flinched? No, stop. Stop it. Paradise. Get through it. Yes, delightful. For everybody who says that Togetic is not good, I'm here to let y'all know Togetic is actually a very fine mon. It's very nice. He turned into a dog. He turns into a dog in personality and starts yelling at the mailman. Dude, it is so weird how like genetic that is. Because like there are people who can like drive by, and if they like park by, you know, like if they park in front of our house, like dog, he doesn't react. But for some fucking reason, he just sees like that van or truck, and, or even if the guy's just walking around doing his thing, doesn't even come by our house. There's just something about him where he just knows what that guy does, what that van does, and what it represents. And he is just like, this needs to stop. It's so weird how that works. So like, originally I was like, oh, of course a stereotype or that. Like, no, dude, like, I don't know what it is, man. Dogs do not like the mail delivery individuals. Like, they are just not about that life, and I don't know what it is. Absolutely hates mail delivery. It's so weird, and it's I mean, it's like, I could literally just be like, okay, so the guy's like down the street. He can tell if the guy's like down the street and is on his way. He'll still start getting like super pissed and just like ready to go, man. He's like, oh yeah, you think I can't see you down there? Trying to look all non-suspicious and shit. No, you're not able to, but if you want to, you can post it in the Discord if you use Discord, which I know you do. I've seen it. Actually, you made a Discord server, and I'm in that server too. But you could also post it in mine if you wanted to post it in like memes or something. I'm trying to not be, I don't want to be like crazy frivolous with giving out mod stuff. It's because dogs know the mailman gives us bills. Dude, and you know what? I like that reasoning, and I'm going with that reasoning. That's my headcanon, I'm sticking to it. Even though it was technically somebody else's headcanon. I'm taking it and sticking to it. Calling it my own. Gives us bills. Yeah. I mean, but what if you get a birthday card, though, and they got, like, a crisp $5 bill in there? Well, then you don't want him scaring the mailman if that's the case. Then it becomes a bad time. You're like, doggo, stop, he's got $5. And and it's going to be in one of those, like, cool, like, Darth Vader birthday cards. When you open it, it's all like, dun, 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 dun. And you're like, hell yeah, dude, this is a good-ass birthday. Which, also, the only reason I even think about that is because when I was in boot camp, like, one of the big things you do not want to have is them to find out it's your birthday. And, dude, somebody's parents, I don't know if they, like, knew better, or if somebody was just like, I'm gonna play the sickest joke on this guy, and he had it timed out and everything, by the time the letter would have made it to him, it was the day before his freaking birthday. Like within 3 days of his birthday coming up. So he gave him the letter. So they just they go, oh, they do this thing where they'll like dish it out, and they'll tell like occasionally they'll tell somebody to like open their thing, just to like see they say it's for like safety or whatever, but they already know what's in there typically. So like he so like they have his letter and they go, oh, this guy, open it, and he goes up, and when he picks it up, he like feels what it is, and he like kind of like looks at the envelope, and then realizes like what is about to happen, and he just kind of looks at it, and the DI is just like he's like open it, and then he's just like, the kid just kind of slow and has his eyes closed, and he just starts opening it. And now the guy stopped giving out letters, and now he's just sitting there and watching him, because he's like, what are you nervous about? And now he's just waiting to see what he ends up opening. And then the kid pulls, he opens the envelope, and he slowly pulls it out, and it's just little red, it's a red card, and it says something on the front. And the kid his eyes are closed, and he just is like, why did they do this to me? He just goes, open the card. What does it say inside or whatever? He's like, he just keeps saying open it or whatever. And the kid is just like, no, I don't want to open it. But like, he doesn't say it, but he's opening it. And when he opens it, he gets it about like, it's like as soon as it's open, it's just like, dun, dun, and he closes it back up. And now like the DI is just staring at him and goes, you're not going to read what it says inside? And so then he just, the kid he holds it open, and then he just sits there and he reads it, and he goes, well, you're not going to read it out loud for everybody? And the kid just, and so he reads it out loud, and it ended up being like from his like brother or something, or at least he found out later it was from his brother, but like he wrote it as if it was from his mom or something, and made it just all like super goofy and stuff. But the whole time he's having to read it. He's having to like read it over the music that's playing from the thing. And he's just like, I am going to have the worst day tomorrow. And yeah, like, so when he he finishes reading it, and then tell him to go back or whatever. And when he goes, once we're done with the whole mail thing and we're done, everybody just kind of like looks at him, and they're just like, are you serious right now? And he was like, I didn't. He's like, I know. He's like, I know whoever did this, they did it on purpose. Guys, I wasn't going to say anything about it being my birthday or nothing. I'm so sorry. And everybody was just like, no. So then he would just like, throughout the night, somebody would just like walk over and just be like, hey man, why don't you open up that card? Let's listen to some music, because that's the only music we're going to be allowed to have in this place. And it really was. Like, that was the only music for, like, that evening that we had. Because then after about, like, 30 minutes, like, they came out and they were like, alright, hey, stop opening that card up. And people actually got, like, upset that they were, like, had that much less music in their life now. Which was literally the only music they had, like, for the last, like, month and a half. That wasn't, like, a dude's, calling out cadence and stuff. That was the next best thing to, like, music we had. But yeah, so it was pretty neat. It's a freaking, what is it? What do they call it? Like the, isn't it called like the Empire March or something like that? Or like Stormtrooper March? I think that's what it's called. I used to know. I just know it has March in it. That's what matters. Paradise, can you do, I was gonna say, can you stop having people self-destruct on you? It would be really cool if they did. Full hemisphere, super. I'm okay at the moment using a max potion on Paradise because I wanted to get to 36. And I know Byron. Oh no, Byron is not gonna have an easy time with the other fella. Byron would have an easy time with this guy. Oh, this is the Team Rocket Fortress. Okay. Let's go, dude. I'll fight you. Team, yeah, Rocket Executive. Ooh, scary. Doodly doo. Yeah, I am definitely not going to be one-shotting this thing. For sure. Bite? Well, I mean, we're going to take that hit, no problem, but... Okay, no, I was going to say no flinch, though? And right, no flinch. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, that was... I was going to say, hopefully we can get a crit and knock it out, but that was the crit. Oh, no. I was kind of hoping that was going to do a little bit more, and then it didn't. No. But that should be... I mean, that's going to be a level up, like, no problem. Yep. Wow, almost 2,000. Golly. Hell yeah, dude. 54, 80s. Special defense, 103. Gorgeous. Wait, that was the... That was the fortress? A level 36? Dude, come on, try. I don't think I really have an actual item for Togetic, though. Mint, Nugget, Super, Amulet, Coin. Oh, wait, what are you holding? Are you still holding, like, one of the bullshit items? Oh, Quick Claw. Huh, alright. I could have made a little bit more money, but that's fine. So let's go to... yeah, we're gonna stick it to silver. Or we're gonna stick with silver. And then, yes, switch the items out. What's going on, girly? Don't I think Pokemon are cute? I'll think my Pokemon are cute after they beat yours. Oh my gosh, aggressive. Gonna start getting ready for work. I'll check in before I leave. Hell yeah, Renegade. Dude, and if for some reason I don't see you afterwards, I hope work treats you well. Hope everybody's a bunch of good boys and girls out there for you. Don't give you no hard times. It's a Friday night. Everybody wants to have nothing but the bestest. I mean, except for some, though. People like to go out and just cause an Uncle Ruckus. Wow, dude, at this point, you have an Oddish? Are you even... She says that her moms were going to be cute after they beat me, but, I mean, how is this going to work? Acid? I'm pretty sure we're going to also take that super well. Look at that. Silver, you're so strong. Hell yeah, dude. 76? Is there one more? You have one more Gloom, right? Okay, at least one more. Man, I think it's like one more Ekans, one more Gloom, right? And I think they also changed her team up a bit in the remakes. I think she has like 1 or 2 Gloom and then like an Arbok or something. Which is actually like that was a solid team. I liked hers. So yeah, there's that other Gloom. Which I think we'll be okay with. Yeah, let's hope for the best with this one. And I think the radio tower is going to also be the last thing that I do today. Because, like, it's 9 o'clock. I've been on for 3 hours and 16 minutes, my goodness. And it's like, I think today was very good, very productive. I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow. I kind of hope so. I think if I'm on tomorrow, though, depending on how things are, tomorrow actually has potential. For those that are here, you guys might be one of the only few to know. Tomorrow might be an Animal Crossing day. I'm not sure. So we still have this, but you don't do anything. Why do I have to suffer through this? Meowth, help. And Meowth is just like, no, I ain't doing this. No, no, no. I could have sworn there was a hidden item here. Is she the one that has the team I'm thinking of? Oh no, she's gonna have like Arbok and Murkrow, right? Mahogany. I lost then, but I won't this time. Okay, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I think tomorrow might be tomorrow might actually be an Animal Crossing day. Who knows? Because like usually like I try to have like a dude, I want to play Animal Crossing with you, bro. If you want to see like a killer Animal Crossing island, you got to see my wife's island. Her island, she's got the good stuff. Mine, dude, I don't have an island, so like it will be a brand new like playthrough of the game, and I don't remember like anything. I know, like at the beginning you'll have like a tent, and there's like a thing that everybody ends up doing, and there's like a fire and applause, but it's like Animal Crossing applause, so it's just kind of like and like really weak claps. I want to clap, but the problem is if I clap, I'm pretty sure. Oh, you came up anyways. You don't care if I was gonna clap or snap. Something inside of you was saying, "Hey, go upstairs, see him. How you doing, buddy? Is the wife home yet? Have you seen her? Is she not here? I'm gonna have to freaking call her and make sure she's good." But yeah, so there's a chance tomorrow. Tomorrow might be an Animal Crossing day, and if that's the case, also the wife will be here too. But I know she really wants me to start an island, so. And apparently there's a few others that also want to see that happen. We're going to see how it ends up going. I also, I think if we end up doing it, there's a potential that we might do the whole, time traveling shtick with it. Yeah, I need my hands, buddy. You don't look all sad trying to manipulate me. Actually, I'm going to text her and make sure she's actually, good. I feel like she should be home by now. Oh, actually, you know what? She apparently called me 7 minutes ago. Well, it can help a little bit on the island too, Mills. Dude, Mills is freaking absolutely loaded with that stuff. Hold on, I'm gonna call the wife back real quick and make sure she's good. Cause she called me and apparently I missed it. Okay. Time travel is a W. Yeah, well, and I know that's something she's gonna want me to do. She's gonna be like, I don't want to take forever to do this. We gotta go. We gotta get you doing stuff. You gotta have a house. You gotta have neighbors and stuff. And I'll be like, I mean, I guess so, but we don't necessarily need that. And she'll be like, no, you need it. But yeah, so definitely we're gonna finish the tower here, and then I will be calling it an evening. These are not the levels I actually thought I was gonna be at by the time we got here. I thought I was still gonna be in the 32s, 33s. But we almost have everybody at 36. This is pretty neat. And yeah, no, Mills is, if you guys have not seen, Mills was either in the last stream or the stream before. His stuff is nice. His stuff looks fantastic. It is good stuff. I don't know why I just did reflect. I'm literally going a bunch of special attackers. I wanted to use body slam. I gotta move body slam to be in a different spot. Don't burn. Don't burn. That's fine. Bodies. Oh, I'm out of body slams. Let's go with... You know what? Let's just go with Damien. Damien might get to 37, but that's fine. Alright, what's going on? I love how Damien kind of fit a little bit before, but now, with it being, purpley and green, I don't know so much anymore. Unless we will wing attack you. And that's, as I probably won't knock out. Oh, it does. I'm a little shocked by that. It did do. Coughing? Let's go out to Byron. Byron can take this no problem. My island is more natural. That's probably where mine's gonna end up going to, is like a natural look. Though I know if you want to have that sweet ranking, you need to like have stuff out and about. Like if you go to like, I know like my wife's island is this way, and I think Mills is too. Like they have like sections where they have like things going on at it, where it's like this is like the workout area. We work out on the beach and stuff. And then you get like the other area where it's like, okay, this is where you just like chill out, and it's got like nothing but chairs and whatever else. And mine will just be like, it's gonna have a lot of plants. Mine is gonna have all the plants. Houndoom, we will definitely switch out from Houndoom. Let's try out Damien. And I love how in this entire thing, yeah, it was, I think my wife's island was maxed rank too. And she's very happy about that. Let's go with Headbutt first. I was gonna say, I'll go for Headbutt first, hope that I'm faster. Maybe get a flinch? Flinch, and then Wing Attack might get the knockout. Might get the knockout? Delightful. Hell yeah, dude. Look at it. Do-do-do-do. No, forgive me, Giovanni. And Giovanni just is all like, no. How could this be? Our dreams have come to naught. I wasn't up for the task after all. Like Giovanni did before me, I will disband Team Rocket here today. Farewell. A ton of flowers, bro, and plants. Plants everywhere. I know it's not much, but please, take this. This is a clear bell. Put this in your mouth and then shake your head really fast. It sounds really odd. Perhaps that bell has some connection to the Tin Tower in Necrotique City. Oh, that reminds me. I overheard Team Rocket whispering. Apparently something is going on at the Tin Tower. I have no idea what's happening, but you might want to look into it. Alright, I'm going to go to my office. Bye. Alright, bye. And then look at this. Free Ultra Ball. So in Pokemon Go, if you beat Giovanni enough times, you get his fit. Oh man. Wow. I mean, the dedication is going to be worth it in the end, K-Wood. I promise you that. Look at that. Everybody's free now. Good job, everybody, by doing literally nothing and getting freed. That's good on y'all. Oh boy. Oh, I should have been doing the radio stuff like throughout this whole thing too, and I never did. So, and I do, sadly, I am going to be hopping off because I'm going to hang out with the wife for a little bit right before we go sleepies, because we're both sleepy sheepies. You know what? I think maybe we'll start tomorrow with, or not tomorrow. The next time I play Crystal, we're going to start Crystal with, by evolving Victory Bell. Because I'm telling you, we did not use Weeping Bell whatsoever. I am not going to try to catch Suicune just yet. I kind of want to have everybody be a little bit of a higher level. And I also want to be able to catch buy Ultra Balls more. Will I use the Red Gyarados when I get there? For what? We already have, we're gonna have Bella. Like, Bella is, we're gonna be doing, like, Ultra Balls and Sleep Powder. And that is gonna be, like, our biggest thing of, like, trying to catch it. Because, like, everybody else is already also, like, stronger, or is at a point where, like, they're gonna be stronger than using Gyarados. Like, Gyarados is fine, but, like, Cole would actually be able to take the damage just as well. Damien, I mean, not with Bubble Beam. I was gonna say Damien might do well. Like Silver's gonna do fine. Like Gust isn't gonna bother it too much, especially with Reflect. But the big thing is we're gonna have like Bella with just Sleep Powder, and then we're just gonna make sure it's asleep, and then try to do like one Razor Leaf. Hope it doesn't knock it out. Like we're gonna have a whole thing, but we're also not gonna go immediately there. I do actually want to do other stuff first. Like I said, I want to get Ultra Balls and do a bunch of other things. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna call it an evening here though. Like I said, hanging out with the wife. Appreciate likes, and if you guys had a cool time hanging out, and you guys want to be able to do more, or you guys want to hang out more, like I said, I'm probably gonna be doing Animal Crossing at some point in the near future. If it's not tomorrow, it's gonna be within the next week. I know she's been wanting to do that. I gotta give her that opportunity. And then I think we're gonna be doing. I want to finish Paper Mario. I have not touched Paper Mario in like a month, and I need to finish the game still. So I know I want to try to do Paper Mario, and then October starts very soon. I want to also be doing stuff for Halloween. So yeah, like October is gonna be all. I mean, of course, everybody does spooky game stuff. That's what it's gonna be. So yeah, appreciate y'all hanging out. And Kwood, you have a fantastic night. Not just me have a fantastic night. Everybody have a fantastic night. I will see you guys in the near future, and I appreciate everybody hanging out. I need to make an end screen. I'm gonna do that someday, but probably not today. All right, I'm out.